How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, we got ourselves more 5V5 1V1 DUELS for the evening. How y'all doing? Welcome back. I was working on a fairly decent project earlier today. Hopefully I'll have it done by the end of the night. I haven't been able to wake up to work on the project for a handful of days, man. A couple of nights so far have been just like late nights, man. I keep falling behind. I think the problem is I just sit down and I start doing Mythic Plus keys, and then we just do keys until later, and then I'm just like, after keys I just do a couple other things that I'm just trying to finish up, you know, and then just fall behind. I gotta stop doing that. I might not even do keys today, dude. I might not even. But how y'all doing? Welcome back, dude. I feel like I'm just waking up. I've been awake for a while, but I feel like just now I'm just waking up. I probably should have had some lunch before this, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe that's so I have like no energy at all. Boys, got ourselves more 5V5 1v1 DUELS on the evening. You know what? I was gonna hit us with that more Elden Ring. We're dueling, boys, we're dueling, but I'm just gonna give us the regular mix here. It's a little loud, but here we are. Here we are. Saturday feels like Sunday. It does feel like a Sunday now that you mention it. Holy, I have never heard words more true than that. Literally feels like a Sunday. Why? Like it just feels like a day where it should be resting. You know what I mean? Actually just hammering the nail. Why does it feel this way, dude? What's wrong with today, man? What's wrong with the day today? MM Hunter time? I actually bring an MM Hunter? Yo. You are a brave one, let me tell you that. Let me tell you what. You are a brave one to bring a hunter in there. Agreed. It's a sad Sunday. Yeah, definitely does feel like something. Definitely doesn't feel like a Saturday. Gonna try it? I feel it, man. I feel it. Let's get some groups up and running here, boys. I was definitely gonna own everybody tonight, but I'm gonna have to step away multiple times. So what? What do you mean? You can't even play one game? That's fine. That's okay. That's all right. Listen on the molten core as we usually do, boys. I might need to get some more water here. Boris? Yeah, Boris already put a group together. Let's go. Let's go. My man. How you doing? Alrighty. So if y'all want to join in groups, what's up, Booker? How you doing, man? We got groups up and running. If y'all want to join in here, what's up, man? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, that's you. That's you, Ty, right? I'm just connecting it. Because I've seen in you in these. That is you, right? Unless it's another alt. Because it's like, everybody has a different BNAP name, everybody has a different character name, and I just have a hard time with names to begin with, to keep up with, so, yeah. What was the thing? How to join duels? Okay, here we go. I should start posting these, like, before the stream even starts, man. I should do better at that. Let's do this. Let me find a decent song for you guys to listen to while I have to take a step away for a second. Actually, is there a better song that I could think of? Hold on. Do I have any good songs to listen to here? I need to start putting together, yo, Psycho, how you doing, my man? I need to start putting together like an album of just songs to listen to like, if I want to do less NCS stuff. We could just do Witcher. That is an option. Just hit up that Witcher. You know what? I will. Some tavern ass Witcher music, dude. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let me get some water, take a step away, take a piss real quick, and then we'll get the duels going. Toss it going to you down. Yo. Yeah, let me while we get in the groups together, y'all join in. Real quick, don't make fun of me if I get clapped. Nah, dude. WoW has the horror, dude. You're either going to be doing the clapping or getting the clapping yourself. Let me get water, take a piss, and I'll be back in like less than a minute. Time me on that. Yo, Fishy, let me get you in. Lazy Chaos? No, thank you. I should probably turn on guild invites off, shouldn't I? Outside of that, hang on doing though. We'll get the groups up and running. 1 minute 30 seconds. You actually timed me? Okay, I was hoping I'd go a little quicker than that. There's some rookie numbers, man. I gotta pump those numbers up a little. Who else do I invite on these, man? Who else do I normally get in? Annie? Who's Annie? I don't even know who Animorph is. But if they want to join us, well, welcome to. Oh yeah, this guy did not contact this man right here. I'm glad that I added him a note. Hey, Duels tonight? Because I don't think I got him in here yet. Purpose is decent. Yeah, I could, if it's like a speed run, I feel like there's some. I feel like I could probably pump those numbers up though, for real. Do you wash your hands though? That is the question that I'll have you guys ask yourself and answer. Actually, make it a guessing game, right? Let it be a guessing game. Is Dalaran the type of person to wash his hands and just piss and go? That would be a hell of a... Alright, who else do I invite? Destroy Hope, Dragonblade, Gundy, okay. No, he's a PvE guy. Hero, he's on? Okay, that guy was like, yo, we should do some keys. But we never got to do keys. Yeah, at least yesterday. I don't know if I'll have time to do it today. Is Lucid join these flats? I don't know who Lucid is. I have him added. Nidalee is on and Grumbatol. Good luck. Hey, wanna join Duels, friend? I'll just ask PB&J if he's down for it or whatever. Ty's already in. Undead Merlin is in. I'm in the group? Okay. I didn't realize Conan was already in the group. That works out done. Who else do I invite, man? I think Mash? I asked him a couple of times. With Demoniac? I got it. Does Kraken join the server? I don't remember. I don't remember who joins these on NA anymore, man. It's been a second. It's been a hot minute. I have no idea. We're 3 at the moment? Nice. We're also 3 as well. That's a no then? Yeah, I'll keep you guys guessing. What do you mean? You got a definitive statement there, man. You gotta embarrass me like that. What the hell? Alright, I could ask Nicholas. I don't know. It looks like he's already doing stuff though. Hey, what's up, Sleepy? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. And Saturday feels like a Sunday, honestly, man. I'm gonna train ride, part of my ride home for the day out in the city. Glad to see some arena to watch. Yeah, hopefully we'll get up and running here real soon, man. Hope the train ride ain't bad. And the response confirms it for me. Come on, Douglas. I am just trying to be coy about it. Trying to keep it ambiguous. Not mentioning nothing. I'll ask you if Mash wants to join in. Hey Mash, we're getting some 5v5 duel groups together. Want in? I'll see if Mash is down to join in. Lux, Lazy Cat. Does this guy Lucid? I guess I could ask Lucid. Hey Lucid, posting some 5v5 1 duels. Wanna join them? I don't know who this guy is. I'll just send him a tell. We'll see what we got out of it. Hero. Okay, I have him added. It can't PvP gear. All G friend. All good. Alright, yeah, so we still need what, like 3 more on team 1, 3 more on team 2, and we'll be good to go, I think. Blue Dragon, PvE man. I didn't have Dragon whisper me the other day though about like joining these. I don't remember actually, like at all. I don't remember at all. Spart in the priest. I asked Spart before. I have missed that, man. I want to join these sometime. Hey man, wanna join 5v5 duels? Like, question mark? I'll see if Flux is down to join in. And then when Nicholas is out, maybe I'll hit him up, be like, yo, wanna join in? Scooby, I don't think he plays PvP at all. Alright, so give it a second then. Quick is another guy, man. What? Dino? I don't remember. I can't even barely read his name. I could ask Kraken too, I think. I'm not sure. I'm trying to like ask around all the people that I do know, more or less. Actually, kind of not feeling the Witcher track, dude. It's nice, but it's more like a chill track. I kind of just want to get like hyped up, honestly. That's kind of like in the mood that I am. I think there's only one track that can hype me up right now. There's only one. You guys already know. Until I can find like something, I do want to find more than just, you know, more than what we're going to be navigating to. You already know. You already know. You already know. Oh, because they're coming home. What a fantastic game, man. What a fantastic game. Amazing soundtrack. So many good memorable fights. I feel like with that game, they were starting to reuse some of the bosses as just like casual enemies at some point, but like really, really good outside of that. You know what I mean? Really good outside of that. And you know, now they have it on their shoulders to try to find this a way to top themselves from that. Or hang back, collect money, never make another masterpiece. Eventually retire. That was it. Gift to the world. And it's done. Full group PvP if you're a warrior. Then have a full PvP if you're a warrior. If you want to, yeah, if you want to join it, Thomas, I'm more than welcome to, man. Anybody and everybody is welcome to join us in a 5v5 duel arena. So we need 3 more for this team, and then we need, I think, 3 more for the other team. That or sure, whatever class you wanna bring, my man. Whatever class you wanna bring, whatever you wanna bring in. Winding down and Dell's winding up. Exactly. This is, I mean, for me to be chill during a 5v5 duel stream, it's probably not a good idea, man. Probably not a good idea. Lucid said he's bringing in the shaman. Beautiful. Thomas, if you want to join in, that'll make a 5-man team right then and there. And then we need however many for team Boris, which I'm sure he'll update me with. And then it'll be good to go. Boys, feel like a God of War 2018 Ragnarok reason bosses and normal bosses. Kinda show power progression through the titles. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It's just not that creative to reuse boss. I think in some cases, yeah, like having like the very first demon that you encounter in Dark Souls, right? The guy that's like in the jail, the original Dark Souls. Having him like kick your ass, and then you get to see that guy again, and then he's no longer a boss but a simple enemy after your entire journey. I think stuff like that can be very, very memorable, but I do think at some point they just like have the boss and then they just use the boss model and boss animations, but they just call it something else and it's just like a normal enemy. No longer it's a boss, right? For some games, I feel like it's just lack of creativity at all. Crewman? Oh, now, are you EU or NA actually? Let me ask you first. Hey, are you EU or NA? Because I can get you in right now. We are on NA today. How to join and pin comment? Yeah, true. If you want to find us in LFG under rates, I can see Molten Core. That's another fantastic way to find us easily. Does Annie join these? I thought there was Eliza for a second. Studded Kel'Thuzad. Are you EU or NA? Because otherwise, you should be able to find us on LFG, my guy, because we're doing these on NA today. But is Kel'Thuzad NA or is that a U realm? I mean, I could probably try to see if I could do an invite. Studded Kel. Is it Kel-Thuzad? NA. Oh! Sign up in Molten Core. For some reason it says I cannot invite players from that realm. So no idea. But if you find us listed under LFG, literally look up Molten Core, like the raid, you'll find us in a 5v5 1v1 DUELS section. There's only so many Molten Cores on there. Yeah, that's an easy way to do it. Is Kel'Thuzad a dash thing or is that like a Kel and then a little... Oh, there we go. That works out. We got a group, boys! Welcome, brethren. Welcome. I can't invite your friend. I got studied, but your friend would have to join the other group. Ty. I think they're also listed though. I think they're also listed. Yeah. So we got 5. Then we need 2 more. Have your friend join that group real quick. Tell them just look up Molten Core and you'll be good to go. All right, so this group is set. As soon as the other group got 5, we'll be good. I'm in a group. I see ya, my man. I see ya. We just need 2 more for the other team, and it'll be good to go. Hell yeah. First level of Monk this week. Priest left to go for 1 of every class. Nice, man. Monk is pretty good for Delves and play Windwalker. Monks are great for Delves. They're great for solo content. Windwalker will do just fine. Brewmaster is also good, but Windwalker is going to be just fine too. Just enough damage, plenty of survivability or crowd control and mobility. First time doing this, let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We gotta spam these back to back while we got, oops. Yeah, I'm more than welcome to play as many runs as one. Monk disc is talks to it too. Yeah, anything with a disc I feel like could be toxic to it too. Feral disc, rogue disc, hunter disc, like BM hunter disc base, because that's like 2 DPS. Disc is another DPS. And it's a too. Yeah, it's pretty toxic. Did you beat Elden Ring down or play the DLC? Okay, so I play a lot of WoW. I don't have a lot of time for many other games out there. I did not beat Elden Ring. I did not. I made progress, but I did not beat Elden Ring. I did not play the DLC because I did beat Elden Ring. 03 need 2 more? Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm trying to see if anybody hops on. Maybe I can invite him. Who is Annie though? What's a level up? Should I whisper Annie, be like, yo, you want to join duels? Because it worked out with Lucid. I'll see if Kraken wants to join duels actually. Hey Kraken, wanna join 5v5 duels? I'm gonna start trying to see if I can gather more brethren, if I can. Let's get it. What's up, Lucid? Hey, man. Lock listed with the other group. Invite him. Lock listed. Okay. So I think they might have gotten them just now. They just did Uno Mas and they're good to go. Uno Mas, and we're good. You wanna watch anime? You think you'd beat Elden Ring, bro? Yeah, I have not. Yeah, WoW does eat up a lot of your time, but also between my work and all that other stuff, like I do find myself very, very busy. I used to have a lot of free time, and I'd like spend it watching other streams or other streamers, I guess. I watch Twitch a lot more. I watch a metric amount, a ton of anime. Had Disney Plus, had Netflix, you know, and then just at some point I was just like, started focusing on YouTube a lot and spending a lot of my time on the channel and then other life stuff, and then I just kind of find myself with less and less time. So yeah, Tuesday you're going to try the PC version of Warcraft Rumble. Oh, I forgot that's a thing, right? Maybe I did not plan on it. I forgot that that's a thing to begin with, to be honest. That's like what, 10th? Might as well. Maybe what I could do, because it's a mobile game, maybe I can have it running in the background or something, right? While I still do our regular keys or whatever. I imagine it plays itself, but I haven't played it at all. Maybe I might. Now that you mention it, I might. Let's see. Do I just invite Annie? I don't know who this is. I just don't know who I'm asking. Do I just be just somebody who just added me just for fun, but like I don't actually know them or whatever? We're trying to give a time for like Light Sword or Night King or missed you guys, missed you yesterday, or who was it? Or like somebody like Chicago to hop on or whatever, right? I hate bothering people. Above the ages, please. I am with that, actually. I'm actually perfectly cool with that idea. You know what? F it. Send the hat in the ring. Hey, Annie, wanna join in on 5v5 1v1 duels? I don't know who this person is. I don't think I've ever actually talked to them ever. Yeah, never talked to this person ever. So I don't know. I guess I just haven't mattered. But I have no idea who that is. The just crazy numbers 3-3. Yeah, they can, as long as you have a healer supporting you. But yeah. Look at that. Just need one more for here. Yeah, I just missing one. I know. I see it. I'm tracking. We're looking for one more. Yeah, is Flex in? Is Flex around? Because normally Flex and Boris kind of go hand in hand. I'm double checking my BNet, my guy. If there's anybody that I could send your way, I will. I promise, I will. I think I asked Mash though, all of them though. Yeah, I did ask Mash. Okay, I'm not gonna bug that man. Boris. Yo, Flex not on. He on DayZ. Flex and Burley's playing DayZ, and I message Boris LMAO, tell him to hop on. Get off of the walking sim. For a week. Man's lost in the woods. Yeah, Marvel Rama's goated. You liking it? Yeah, I saw people playing it. I haven't given it a chance myself. Is it worth it? Yo, you guys got a +1. Beautiful. Nice. Ready. Hell yeah. D-list. And I'm gonna make who needs to be lead? I wish I had like Coder or somebody in the group. Psychro or Inu, most likely. How you liking it? How you like it? Is it fun? Is it worth it? So I need 4 matches to get back. For matches already? Wait, hold on. But it's hard at the same time, really hard. That sounds like fun, actually. Surely. I can't spell. Ty, do I just make you lead? I can lead? Okay. Ty's lead. That'll work. Promote to raid lead. A volunteer as well? That could also work. Worst to worst, we pass it to Psychro. And I just need to make sure I get the names all right. Invite spectator. Match, Boris, and Inu 5, the grand 1. That should hopefully work. Yeah, it's working. Beautiful. There it is. Try the PoE. That a PoE? Yeah, PoE. I heard a lot of friends playing PoE. It's free, it's totally worth it. But Chicks, if I get it, will you play with me, man? Because I don't know anybody else to play Marvel Rivals, dude. I'll be down to give it a go. If you're down to coach me through, I mean, it's basically like Overwatch, but like, I'd love to have a buddy to give it a try, man. Feels like Overwatch Season 1 all over again. 100%. Yo, dude, I think I got a plan for the night. I do need to get some work done, but like as soon as I'm free, I think I'll message you tonight. How does that sound? Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down. It's not something I'll probably play on my own, but if I got a buddy, then yeah. All right, hold on. I feel like we're just downgrading the track here, though. Not gonna lie, dude, I really gotta start making like a proper good set of tracks for 5-star duels, man. Imagine just Elden Ring topping music the entire time. Switch. Got ourselves buff rogue, yeah. I like the mug. The mask I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge fan of masks on rogues in particular. Or at least of my characters. Like a little bit of gold here. The weapons, yo, they fit. We got us a Cypress on this team too. As a Retribution Paladin, Conan way in the back. We got us a Demoniac. Really red looking. Actually kind of neat. I like the fist weapon you got going on. And Whoopsie as well. Cypress getting hit with a Fury instantly. Psycho having to go for a quick Fury. Bit of burst. Void Torrent. I don't think he has the Void Torrent while moving, but may have to be very careful. Bubble with a Disperse. Both of them going for instant immunities, or at least for Psycho. As close to immunities, it can't be. Mind Games, does it connect? The Mind Games connect? It is a blind. I don't know if he got a cast off. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm not really sure. Maybe he got to try to cast it while the bubble still was up. Really unfortunate. Try to see if he can get himself some kind of setup as Cypress get a hit into CC immediately. Cypher at least able to mosey this man out of there for a second while no trinket is available. Should hopefully be able to get himself a proper setup. Wake of Ashes dropping down the big hammer. Psycho got not a lot of fear to follow as the Aegis is proccing. This just, oh my. Oh no, wait a second, Psycho! Full immunity out of Cypress. This man does not want to go down whatsoever. Leap by, studded, going in there immediately, blaze storming, full blast onto Cypress. Does go for the stun, playing out the big old Slayer build. Use himself maybe another charge to reconnect potentially. Try to see if he can save it until later, until Hand of Freedom is down. Because while Freedom is up, this way Pally can just cut you out. Full stun, Wake of Ashes does go for the trick and lay on the answer follower right after the stun and try to see if he can build up a bit of damage. Full fear onto Cypress, charges back in as he got himself Shield of Vengeance. Full wall available. Instead of taking a bit of damage back to back, at least he doesn't have to worry about any kind of bubble or bop anymore out of Cypress anytime. Cypress can still turn it around. Random proc wings. Blaze Storm to follow. If Cypress can get himself next stun, I think next stun wins. Whoever gets the first stun here just adds a stun and back it up out. Charge it. Stun right after Cypress. There you have it. Got us with the big hammer. It's not enough. Wait, no, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a paladin after all. Oh, no. What is your name? Come Toes? Toes. I'm gonna call you Toes. Make it easier on myself here. I'm not even make me guess it. Blind doesn't quite connect. Searing does, I think, connect. Yeah, Searing does help out. Cypress is trying to give himself a bit of survivability. Got himself a bit of damage, and Toes still able to continue. Lava bursting us man down with Buff Rogue up next on standby. Got himself the proper opener. Toes got wall, is going to use it here. Will need survivability. That is a rogue with a ton of constant pressure, constant damage as full bulwark with wall is out for Toes. This is the most amount of defense he's got right now. Trying to see if he can get some dots on the rogue. A little bit of that passive damage. Gouge for a moment. If he has another ambush, this could be really bad. Does go for the trinket out of the gouge. I think that potentially puts him in a bad spot. Cheap shot, super DR. Toes might just be able to go underground here. Might just have to. Try to see if he can build up a bit of damage though, with a little bit of a totem sealing him up. Earthy Elemental keeping Buff Rogue out in the open. Should maybe give Toes almost a chance to recover, but he can't. Double grapple out of the Outlaw Rogue. He can't back away. Big kills been follow. Man's got not a lot of health to work with. Barely any. Urshock's still doing a bit of damage though, but the Rogue able to flip a coin and secure a kill up against the Elias Shaman. That is so rough, man. It's just the matchup is definitely not in your favor, as Inu's going to be up next. As a marksmanship, I've never seen the blind walk you behind the pillar like that. Normally just has you like walking left and right, side to side, back and forth, but never like pass you in a direction. Eating damage instantly. Got himself the pet sack. Disarm as it's going to be stunned into Buff Rogue. Try to see if he can get out of there. Freezing trap to trade the gouge. Might be good. Just need to get another stun onto Buff Rogue. He does have a cloak for this one. Technically, rapid fire right after is going to still connect behind the pillar. The pet is going to keep in combat, but he's turning the attention onto the pet just to get some calm points rolling in. Hopefully to build up some maybe resources back or cooldowns back rather, as the rogue continues to send in calm points into finishers. He's able to get some of those cooldowns back little by little. Does go for the volley. Doesn't quite connect with the rogue. As long as you're outside of the volley, you can't get hit behind the pillar. As Buff Rogue try to see if he could get himself actually full damage onto the pet, enough to kill it, into a full-on grapple over, cheap shot onto Inu. Inu at least has some health to work with, but look at the rogue, just from a proper opener with a bunch of ambushes into a killing spree. Try to see if he can just tear the man apart. Turtle Shell insta as Inu, unless he can just stop the damage for a second here, we're gonna have a hard time. Biting shot on the rogue, does stun him, knocked back as a dragon, and it's got himself a bit of rapid fire, but he is gonna have to back up out of there quite a bit. Inu, I don't know what we could do here at this point. Maybe if he could heal, maybe a stun on the rogue, maybe possibly scatter for a second. I don't know if he's got himself, yeah. As Buff Rogue just goes back in there, quick dispatch and taking him out. That is a tough matchup for a marksman hunter, especially with the rogue who's just able to get himself proper openers back to back like that. With Fishy gonna be up next. As a assassination rogue versus a outlaw, I actually think this is a more even map or even matchup than ever. If Fishy gets a proper opener and just AFKs from Buff Rogue, letting those dots melt him, he's gonna have a massive advantage. Picking up the eye, Phantom Knights does get him. Full bleeds are up. Could go for Phantom Knights to build calm points. Buff Rogue could get a proper stun here. Blind doesn't force a trinket. Does force a trinket. You might actually be pretty susceptible to a stun. Cloak of Shadows before you get any kind of bleeds in. And for Fishy, Cloak, Vanish, Reset. As long as you get yourself a proper open on him, he does go for a Vanish. Do you come out? You don't have a trinket. Buff Rogue will have a trinket very, very soon. He's picking up the eyes. Mostly because he does have a trinket. Could blind him technically. Should be able to see him. Does reconnect. Quick stab. Fishy should at least be able to get an opener. Cheap shot. Do trinket that. Yeah, you do. Kidney. Hold on, Fishy. If you have all the bleeds, he doesn't have a cloak anymore. Full bleeds are in. He just needs to get Deathmark. Deathmark, King's Bane, and then AFK. If you can do that. Killing spree. Disarmed it. Perfect. Stops the killing spree. Stab the spree. Disarmed right after. Cannot go for big damage just yet. Has to take it a little bit slower. But next Deathmark could be it. Do you just go for it? Buff Rogue knows there's going to be big damage. He knows he can actually just outrange it just with mobility. So Fishy looking for a reset. The one advantage Fishy has is the Outlaw does not have any dots, so he knows he needs to get back in. But that cheap shot is so perfect. Into an evasion by Fishy, or by Buffrogue. Fishy with a vanish. Needs to get up some full damage. Buffrogue could just die here. Hold on a second. Does he just go down? He got evasion too, but he's bleeding. Fishy doesn't have a lot of health either. Blind, but you remove all your dots. You had to do it though. But you had to. Do you have anything? Oh my goodness, cheat death. But the Outlaw Rogue does take it. Oh my goodness. Picking up 3, by the way. 2 for Cypress. Let's get another one going, man. Let's get another one going here, yeah? Oh my goodness. I like that. That was actually such a close match. Yeah, the Outlaw Rogue, if you let the Assassin Rogue catch a proper reset, that was over. But the fact that you didn't, that is exactly how you're supposed to play it. Let's go again. Ty and Boris, let me know when you guys are ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, Annie did respond. And they were like, hey, just get back to the game, gearing up. In your room, we'll see if we got some for you, Chicago. Potentially. Boris is ready. Ty, let me know when you're ready, and we'll get another one queued. And if you guys want to play bigger maps like Toveron, because we did that for EU yesterday. If you guys want to play some bigger maps for like kiting, I'd be not against it. If that's what you want to play. Ready? Beautiful. I would watch it. Yeah, Boris, maybe, man. I'm not a big ARPG kind of guy, but maybe I'll give it a go. All right, let's do, what arena should we do? Let's do Tiger's Peak, because it's kind of like a bigger arena. Well, actually, do you guys want Toveron? All your range classes out there. Because we could do Toveron so you can kite and, like, have some distance to play around with. Like, 1. Tall... Verod. 1. We'll do 1 Toveron. Because that was requested yesterday on EU. I'm down to give 1 Toveron a go, dude. 1 Toveron a go. You know what I mean? Alright. What number I'm looking for? Dude, we're about to cross that threshold of 200 for the season. Holy. What Chixie whisper me? Let me look at the message real quick. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, that looks fun, actually. Okay, so I know what you're talking about then. The little shark guy. Alright, yeah, I saw a clip of him, like, swallowing a whole team and then spitting him out, like, off the ledge. Or just jumping up the ledge, and they just, like, killed everybody with him. It was wild. Alrighty, switch. Got ourselves team... Let's go with team 2 with Inu. As a survival, is that time? Yeah. This is a survival. We got Chose over here. I like the full Tyrannical set, I think it is. It's a Pandaria set, that's for sure. You just don't really see that set all that often, man. It's like such a wild set for Shaman, in my opinion. Sacro, we got us this Fishy. Fishy might be first. Started on this side team as well. It looks like Fishy is out and about versus Buffrogue. A rematch between the 2 rogues. The rogues are dueling here, boys. It's a lot happening. You guys don't see it, but a lot is happening all at the same time, man. Oh, man. This is gonna be Fishy. Hanging out by the wall, Buffrogue roaming out the middle. He's got a drone rush and everything rolling. For Fishy, it's all about getting those bleeds onto Buff, and I think just letting those bleeds rot him, like while you're safely behind the pillar. And just kind of resetting on him or sapping him as the bleeds are about to fall off, not giving him a chance to recover. I think he can literally win like that completely. For Buffrogue, it's all about locking down Fishy. He's gonna have to get a trinket out of him, but as long as you're able to stay on him the entire time, you will never have any opportunity to catch a reset. Eyes, we might actually have to wait between these 2 rogues for the eyes to pop up, and that's gonna be Buff. I saw like a little smoke of wind. Was that demoniac just blowing smoke for a second there? Kidney shot by Fishy. Buff getting opened up on, does go for the advantage. Cheap shot trinket out of Fishy. Another cheap shot as Buffrogue picking up a lot of damage here. Fishy with a sipping cup got himself faint. He's trying to see if he can get a kidney shot, but might be in trouble. Oh, Buffrogue got us on the killing spree. By the time Fishy, I think, tried to turn around to get a disarm on him, but the damage kept building and building. He got himself a fantastic opener. Immediate trinket out of Buff though with a fear by Psycho. Buff does have a cloak. He has everything available here. That's going to be full set of burst by Psycho. He does have a rift still chasing after him. Not going to let you catch a reset. Does go for a quick cheap onto Psy. Psy, if he can just pick up a little bit of damage. I guess he can't really fear, so he can't really... Maybe CC would do it. I was gonna say, like, if you got yourself a full rift and everything, maybe potential big damage, another killing spree. But I have an answer for it. Mind Games does connect. Why is Mind Games still all this vampiric, by the way? It's like a red dot. I thought they changed it to purple. Did they not? Or is that like a next patch? Ban rogues? You might just have to ban rogues, man. Might just have to ban rogues out here. Wait, you got such a lead one right this month. I never actually wrote it. I was flying it, but I never actually ride on it. Stun by side. Let's see what he does. Technically could get himself a proper Fear Go versus Buff. Does get a Fear Go with a Rift. Cloak of Shadows for the Rogue. This is where you just need to survive one way or another. Cheap shot by the Rogue as he got himself a bit more damage. Trying to get a cast heal if at all possible, but the Rogue is just able to cloak the entire go. Mind Games going in for that cheeky blind with a killing spree, not giving him even a chance to recover. That is rough. With Toes charging out next as the Rogue does go behind the pillar. Normally we don't do this map because insane mobility of rogues and pharaohs, but I do want to see how casters perform in a 12 round because some casters really like big open spaces, big open fields. Earth the Elemental keeping the Rogue out of stealth. Toes didn't really take too much damage from Buff Rogue, but the couple in between the eyes is taken from a distance. I mean, it's going to put a pretty decent dent in his health bar there for a second. Wait, your shield is Mr. Pandaria, but I think your weapon is what, isn't it? I like this whole red thing you got going on, dude. Some of the mob pieces, like that shield in particular, it is sick looking. Mob definitely had an aesthetic, dude. Definitely had an aesthetic. This is going to be cheap shot by the Rogue. Got himself a big killing spree. Toes going on the ground. I think actually as soon as he goes on the ground, killing spree still goes off, but he can't reach Toes at all. So it's a little bit all over the place like that. But the Rogue still got himself plenty of damage. Evasion just to get himself a little, I guess maybe to get himself any kind of defense against the Earth Elemental trinkets. As it's going to be Toes picking up a bit of the setup. Maybe it could be huge. Does get himself random ascent, but the Rogue backing up out of there. He's got himself the line. He's got himself out of there. Toes somehow needs to find a way to reconnect, get himself full primordial. Maybe stun lock the Rogue. Maybe get himself in the totem and everything. It's going to be tough, but the Earth Elemental actually waited out the entire Earth Ellie. He still got himself full ascend. Random proc, I guess. This is going to be cheap shot. Doesn't go for grapple. Big kill spree to follow. Wall on the soft. Got himself big storm cube. Potentially big damage. But the Rogue. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe it's over on this ban, man. Just because of rogues. Yesterday, you wanted to play more tall for the caster specifically, but look at it outlet, how fast it can just go for the grapples to get around the pillar. It is wild. Dust trying to see if he can trap the Rogue in. Cloak of Shadows to follow. Toes just need to find a way to live a little longer. He's technically got himself lots of damage potentially set up. Knocking the Rogue back for a second. Big totem in order to give himself a little survivability. And as soon as the Rogue is getting knocked up the open, he's like, okay, well, I don't have a good kick. What a grapple. Got himself the totem. But let's see if he got any more damage. Big killing spree. Just got himself so much damage. Constant pressure. I don't know if Toes can do anything against this. Yeah, the Outlaw Rogue is a little much. Does get caught out by Studded. Got himself full intercept, full Blaze Storm as evasion's out for the Rogue, but he can't evade anything while stunned up. Trying to see if he can pick up a bit of damage versus Studded. Question is though, can he continue the pressure? Quick disarm. Studded got himself big defenses as well. Roar into the Rogue, so at least he's blood up. Kidney shot does force a trinket, but Buffalo can use to find a way out of there. Look at that sprint. He's just out of there real quickly. Those pillars, man, absolutely massive. And Rogues with their movement speed, they can just get away from that completely. Studded does pick up a lot of healing though, as second wind kicks in. If you don't take too much damage, second wind just starts kicking in. There's just not much you can really do about it. As Buff is gonna have to go for heals, back-to-back sippy cups. If only they had a mage on their team, that would work out as well. You in if you there is a spot. We also got Hockey wants to join in too, dude. Hockey back into these. It's gonna be full kill spree. Studded taking a lot of damage into a disarm by Buff. Studded cannot really respond here. He doesn't have fear on the thing. Massive damage out of the Rogue. Just picked it up. He just kept on going. Rogues suck, bro. Yeah, rogues are not easy. And all the rogues in particular right now are very, very strong. That's sustained damage. Indian knows exactly what he's going to be facing up against. Literally backing away, just doesn't even want to be in melee or buff. He's a melee class. Quick flank and strike as the rogue tried to get out of there. Kill shot. It's not enough. Cheap shot. Vanish. Cheat death. There's a rogue just lived this. Imagine if the rogue just survives this. But India almost going down, but making sure to take out the rogue with Cypress not giving you a chance to recover. Does go for the stun. But at this point, like, what can you do? Does break past him. into the stun. Oh, you got yourself the range. Okay, while you got the range, you might be able to at least get away from Cypress. Slow him down, silence him very, very quickly. Maybe has a freezing trap waiting for him around the corner. Might just need it. It's gonna be Big Hammer. Does go for Fate. Intro Eternal. The freezing trap does not connect, however. He did set one up. But Inu needs everything to recover here at Cypress. If he's gonna be very... Oh, Bubble! Just Bubbles just to land the kill. You're kidding me! What BM is that? Yeah, Inu has no answer here. That is such BM, the Bubble! I like your bug, by the way. That looks really cool. But the Bubble, no! Okay, Out the Rogue is actually just cheating right now, isn't it? Out the Rogue is such a weird spec, man. It's either like trash talked by everybody who PvPs, ever. Is the worst rogue spec ever, and everybody memes on it. That's my favorite spec, so it hurts. It hurts. Or it's like the best thing ever. Holy! Let's get another one going. All right, Ty, are you gonna have to AFK, or are you like gonna be back in a bit here, my guy? Because if anything, you could invite Haki and let him take over the group real quick, or Merlin. Merlin would work. Let's try it. Invite. I can get you guys a +1 to everybody that's on team Tide, or yeah. Oh, we got even Chill's asking if you can join in, dude. 3 out of 5. Chill's got a group. Hold on, I got a spot. Hold on, I got a spot. Hold on a second. We need to get Chills in here too, man. I'm gonna last next one so all can play. All right. Your sacrifices will be appreciated. But no, dude. Yeah, Out the Rogue is either really, really good, or it's like trash talk by everybody. It's just there's no two options. It's either non-existent or it's like insane. Ever since Shadowlands in particular, it's either non-existent and everybody memes on it, or it's just insane and you kind of have to play it. No, last time also Combat Rogue and WoD too, right? I guess I should count too. Maybe. Just sacrifices required. Fair enough. But Conan, asking to join. What's happening? Wait, Conan, do you want to join in? Is that what you're saying? Ready? Okay, so I need like a +1 on my team. Chill's got 5. So maybe we just have Chills versus Boris? Oh man, because this group is basically all good to go. Help me get one more. We need one more on our team too. Chills got 5. Went to flex. What I could do is I could take you in, Conan, and you could be lead for this group, man. That could work. But yeah, Outlaw is insane right now. Give it a go. What do you mean give it a go? Unless you talk about to the chat. Chat definitely should give it a go. I know how good it is. I've only been playing it. I'm on Chill's team because I'm full flex. Oh, okay. So that Boris team consolidated. Okay. Join me. Boris went with Chills and flex. Or I could get Hockey. Want in, or you got a group? I'm gonna ask Hockey real quick if he's already in a group. Because otherwise I get Hockey and have him lead him. Yeah, like crazy GG. Yo, listen, you're more than welcome to keep playing, man. I just did +1 for this group, but it looks like Boris is going with Flex, who's with Chills. The Chills reconsolidated that group. I just need a +1. Hey, by the way, need to substitute. So, yeah, we have to. I got a little bit of work I gotta do. Then also, I'd like to be able to play some, what is it, Marvel Rivals with Matukes. I got way too many things going on for the weekend, man. Yesterday, we were just pumping a bunch of keys and all that. What do, buddy? I say, come with me. Lead this team. They need you. They need you, Conan. They need you, bud. Come over here, my man. I need somebody to be the lead of this team. We'll do it like that. I think that'll work. Need a hero. We do. Because let me do this. I'm gonna open up the group at LG. Also, Chicago, if you want to join in, that could work too. Okay, invite. Okay. Get coded in. Neat. I'll make you lead, my man. That'll be good to go. Okay, we gaming. Alrighty, and we invite spectator match. Conan and Night King 5. Let's do a hook point, and then we do a grand after. But yeah, dude, we do gotta play together. It's just I didn't really get to wake up today to get a proper video done. Or I got to kind of wake up, not as early as I normally do to really get a lot of work done. So I'll need to do that tonight. But as soon as I'm done, man, I'll check. I'll message you, Kineric. I'll message you, man. You know me. You know me. My schedule's whack. But then again, when is it ever not whack? I'll hit you up, my guy. Then group fall apart. All good. We got 2 groups rotating bodies. Always a chance to join those. We're good, man. We're good. We'll rotate. Team Conan and Team Chills. And we'll rotate people around as people drop in and out. No worries. These go by quick. Usually groups also go by pretty quick too. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves another one here, boys. Which? Got ourselves, who do we got ourselves? We got ourselves Conan over for the team 1, leading the team with Toes, Fishy, Psycho, and Studded. Looks like Studded's gonna be first out and about. Is Chills first? Chills is back in. That's a good looking set, man. With the back piece. Oh, it's such a good looking mog. It looks so good with the tabard. Oh, it looks so perfect. We got Nell first out. Immediate harpoonist. It goes in for a tar trap into a disarm tar bomb thing. Onto Studded, man's having to trinket. I'm not even sure exactly what he trinketed earlier there. Turtle immediately trinket for Nelf. Both of these two are just going off, just popping cooldowns immediately. Studded taking a bit of damage though. He's not going to be able to get himself easy second wind recovery. So he's got to be very, very careful within his defenses. And there it goes. Getting blown up by Nelf completely. Might be in a bit of a weird spot though. Needs a heal. Fear for a second. He knows he's going to get stunned. But he's got to have to wait the DR a little. Freezing trap. Maybe give him second for second wind. Maybe. Nelf is watching his health bar very, very carefully. Does go for Storm. Wait a second. Why you don't take damage? This is perfect. Oh, sends out the bed just to stop the healing a little bit there. But it's going to be a quick disarm stunner. Just need to find a way to lock down Nelf. That or back away to get line of sight and just chill with the pet. Honestly, as long as you take too much damage from the grenades, you might be okay. This could be an opportunity for you just to chill and heal. Honestly, not the worst. Nelf does end up picking up a lot of healing. Just kind of waiting it out. He's sending on the pet. He's like moving the pet back and forth. Almost sends it. Oh, he's going to send it. Yeah, at this point, like, at least you have something to bloodthirst off of. Yeah, it's not like a win. But at least you're getting a little bit of recovery. As long as you're careful with a binding shot, though. As Nell trying to see if he can walk in. Maybe trying to see if he can coax you from behind the pillar. Pulling the pet back for a second. Studded. Charge trap around the corner. Does give you line of sight. That is unfortunate. Binding shot does go away, though. And Studded better be very, very careful. Does get himself a quick charge. It's a short blade storm for a second, but like a proc blade storm. Harpoon back by Nelf. Got full blades on the Studded with a stun. I don't know how you're going to be able to live this at this point. Picking up a little bit of healing off the pet. Line of sight is huge here. If he pulls the pet back, ain't much you can do about it. At least you can bloodthirst off of that. What is that thing? Charge up on one side. Second wind maybe. Are you still bleeding? It might still be bleeding. Yeah, the pet is making sure that you don't get any second wind recovery. That is tragic. Does have a trick coming up very, very soon though. I don't really know. Doesn't his Rachel heal himself as well? It could maybe use that. I think it's rank 2 empowerment to actually give yourself a little bit of a heal. At least I think. Yeah, come on. What's up, Dash? How you doing, man? Yeah, man. We gotta give Man A chance here. Come on, man. Freak out unstunned as Nelf goes for a feint death. Freezing trap to follow. Manic bandage right after. As long as the second wind doesn't kick in. Does use the defensive really, really early. And Nelf is just gonna keep pummeling with damage. That defensive actually getting some value and does get a quick bloodthirst. That or bend the victory off of the pet at the very least. Studded is not in a great spot right now. He needs to find a way just to lock down Nelf. Does go for the stun. Trinket for Nelf. Got him some full burst. Harpooning just to lock down Studded. Bladestorm to free him for just a second. Needs some kind of a way to survive right now. Full flank and strike, and Nelf does take a bit of damage but does do enough to take him out. I just find it on fire. I like it, man. I like it. But Toes gonna be going for a big Stotem, just trying to trap out Nelf. But honestly, being a survival, you have so much range you don't really need. You don't really need melee attacks. Only like for a bleed or two. As Toes does get hit with a quick stunner. Got himself technically lots of potential damage. Massive big burst with Ascendance. Maybe if you get the procs. Massive huge lava burst. Hold on, this might be enough here. Trying to take out Nelf. Does he have enough? Earthshock to follow. Double Earthshock. Oh, it's a lot of damage. That's a lot to pull off. And if Nelf doesn't have a way to break past it, yeah, it's over. Trinket, burrow down. I don't know what you can do in this situation. I don't know how you're going to be able to peel a Death Knight off of you. They're so... Oh, that's good for knock, but the grip, yeah. They're so anti-caster, it is wild. And he's got a horse, too. So it's like... It's just wild. Yeah, not much you could really do in that situation. Psycho immediately getting those pets up onto Chills. Does get yoinked in. Still dots or not? Or not? Yeah, getting dots to the shadow pit sometimes is a little bit weird. Fear on the pet as well as the DK does go for the Legendborn for a quick interrupt. Psycho needs to go for proper mind games, but it's an AMS. Yeah, counters it completely. Yet another anti-caster type of a play. Anti-caster combo. It is rough. CBZs, I'm up for some rounds. You're more than welcome to, my guy. More than welcome to. If you got spots, we'll get you in. Disperse out for Psy, as Shieldpill's got himself a little bit of damage. Doesn't look like he's even for a full burst there. It just looks like maybe just procs back to back, one after another. Does go for a full mind control to Chills though with a silence though. That is an advantage that Priests do have slightly versus Death Knights. If you do get yourself a proper silence, a lot of DK's abilities are locked out. You can't even interrupt while silent, so it does actually put you in a weird spot. It is going to be Psycho, potential trying to see if he can build up a bunch of damage. Full Aegis. Does he have any more DPs for the Rift? I don't think he does. He's just having to play super defensively. Has a fear technically, but he can't really do much with his fear while he messes up onto Chills. He just needs a little bit of recovery. Just trying to go for heals. And at that point, Chills just has a dead to a rise. There's just not much you can do. Maybe could have gotten the fear, but the AMS holding strong the entire time. Sap by Fishy should be able to pierce past the tough exterior of a Death Knight. Immediate IBF to Chilpos does not want to fall behind the Rogue as best as possible. Trying to see if he can go for a proper stun. Out for this blind. Has himself a big go potentially. Does get a stun to Fishy. Do end up trinketing. That is unfortunate. Do you have the dragon? I think he has Frostman's Fury, right? Cloak of Shadows with an evasion. He just got to kind of wait it out. Fishy, do you have the damage himself, though? Fishy is just being very, very comfortable with their damage. Stun. Is it going to be enough? Vanish for the Rogue. Looks like he's getting caught out yet again. Maybe a second vanish. Might be under. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. That is a ton of pressure out of a DK. Once you get the proxy needs, it is over. Conan tried to see if he could take down Chills while he's low. Chills does have a death pack. Might be enough to give himself a little survivability. Had Remorseless Winter ready for Conan, but it's just not enough health to really work with. It does Wraith Walk. I think he actually... Did you just immune a Shockwave? Is that what I saw? Yeah, he just needs some time. He just needs to wait. Dropping down Death and Decay. Do you have the Death and Decay slow too? Because that would be massive. I think Conan just charged past it though. And Chills does not have a lot of health to work with. He's trying to do as much healing to himself as possible. Conan also kind of lowish. But I think Conan does win out this battle of attrition. Unless if Chills can stun him. Hold on. That stun is going to build. Does he have enough? He might just be able to take it. Hold on a second. Trying to go for the blitz. Conan with a stun. He does technically have maybe a bit of a heal. Oh, he does clip. He does clip him with a blaster at the end. Give this man another match. Capri. Ah, no. Capri does not want to do it. Capri ain't want to do it. Oh, it's over. Oh. Mounted Thane. I actually like that. I actually really want to see what a Mounted Thane Warriors could do. Their damage should actually be pretty consistent. That ability hurts. Chills picking up 3 there. Man, that was actually close between the DK and the Warrior. I honestly, it could have been anyone's game at that point. Honestly, could have been literally anyone's game. But the Warriors generally have more sustained damage over a Death Knight, so I assume the Warrior may win, but after that blind into a quick stun, it is mind-boggling how things went down. Chills as well as Conan. Let me know when you boys are ready. We'll get another one going. And if you knew my bodies, hockey is looking. Oh, gee. Yeah, let me know. Team last one, perfect. We got a spot. Got a spot. Invite. I can invite Hockey Win real quick. We can get him in here. No worries at all, boys. Or if Hockey's not joining in, we can get you CBZs. One of those two. Password leading will open up the group. I might have not read Hockey's message fully. I think he decided that I'll join next time, as in like next week. But we got a spot. If y'all want to join in, more than welcome to. Group is listed. Cypress, join me, my brethren. Also, Chillpills needs a +1. Titanus, join Chillpills real quick. Their group is listed also under Molten Core. Just real quick, look it up. Real quick, you'll be able to see them pretty easily. You join in and they got you, man. You'll join in and they'll have you there easily. Trust. Trust. Okay, cool. Let me Conan lead. Hopefully you guys will get a 5. And I'll answer my messages after. But yo, if y'all want to join it, they need. Okay, you guys do have 5. Never mind. Let me know when you're good. Like delisted and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, leather. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. Yeah, Rogue's Outlaws in particular is basically like a Fury Warrior with leather. It is crazy how good they are. Ready? Beautiful. We'll do... I guess we'll do all the other maps that we normally do. Rook and all that. Yeah. We'll get Ty back in. Be back in the 10. Okay. If we gotta, hopefully we'll get a spot for Ty whenever he's back in. Hope you guys are all having a good evening, by the way. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. My weekend has been off, but I cannot wait to just like get some work done because I got some footage. I'm gonna get a little more footage outside of for a project thing, and then yeah. Oh, give me Zeus. You got your in. Hell yeah, bud. Hell yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm excited just to get all those things taken care of. Today's been a weird day for me, man. But maybe either some arenas with Kinetic or some Marvel rivals. Fresh perspective, all that. That'd be nice too. You know? Alrighty. Which? Cypress Aura for the team 1, ready to go. We got us Conan as well with Toe, Psycho, and Studded cast of characters here with Demoniac as a sub-rogue first up. Conan immediately finding him though. Stormbolt got himself a proper go. As soon as you find the rogue, that actually may be a pretty good move. Immediate human racial bleeds onto Demoniac, got himself an evasion, and is trying to see if he can have himself a proper go. Conan with a quick fear does get a trick out of Demoniac. I don't know if he got a disarm for the guy. Does go for a big DFA. Does he have the big crit? I think he was trying to go for the big one-shot DFA crit, dude. We were watching that on EU yesterday, I think. Yeah, actually it was on EU. The damage they can do is actually nuts. Like a rogue can easily do 3 million damage, more than 3 million damage with a big DFA setup. It is wild how good it is, dude. How strong it is. Especially with how strong the finishers are. After like the 1105 rework. We didn't realize how good the supercharged talent was gonna be. Talent that empowers you. Finishers every time you symbols, but look at him go! Oh, it did! Dodges the Stormbolt and connecting with an Eviscerate. You gotta love it. Is this the days of DFA coming back, making a return? Trying to go for a stun onto the Pally, or at least knock him back. Massive hammer down on Demoniac, does go for a vanish. And Cypress looking for him. He's looking for the guy, but he does end up bailing out of here. Oh my god, the amount of damage. Got his space lit. We can get you back in if we got a spot. Yeah, they'll rotate pretty quickly, Ty. You've been at these more than once, yeah? They'll rotate around. First aid for Demoniac, I'll sneak him on in. If Cypress is careful, you should be able to see him. Yeah, but you ain't gonna find him unless you pick up the eye. Or if you just have a holy power, maybe Divine Storm or something, you might just have to pick up the eye. Knowing that the rogue might attack you, might just have to. It is tough. For Demoniac though, I wonder if he can get himself. Because you got a secret technique to activate the tier set, and then you got to do a big DFA after you consumed all your marks. So you have to do it very, very carefully. So I wonder if he's going to be able to do that here. But if he can, potentially, if you do enough damage before the Pally can react, that could be up to 3 million damage. That is a lot. And like reacting to that and trying to bubble it, that ain't easy. So it's really up to him. He doesn't have a trinket. Evasion is available. Shadow Blades and everything is up. Ooh, but a sap is just gonna wait it out completely. Yeah, I think he's just waiting until maybe Cloak of Shadows is up so that he has himself an easier like in. As he goes, Wake of Ashes doesn't clip the rogue. But at this point, yeah, you're just gonna wait, right? You're just gonna wait. I would too, honestly. I would too. Does go for the strike. Kidney, maybe a go. Bubble really, really early out of Cypress. Demonic does give it a Shadow Blades. Good trinket cloak here. Might just want to, honestly. Evasion's up. Does he have the damage to build up? He's got to remark. Remark and everything. Cloak. Trying to get it past Searing Glare. No bubble. Hold on. You got the big DFA. Trying to see if he can make it happen. I don't think he was able to light it up properly. Searing Glare on the rogue. Steps in instead. Now I think, oh, Cypress does go for Lay on Hands. I forgot about Lay on Hands. But this full combat encounter there, and the Pally just trying to trade everything for the rogue. Also has a Blessing of Protection still. So he still has a bop. Question is, does Demoniac have himself the big DFA? Holy, can this shot? Consume the mark. He does have it. The Shadow Strike. Wait, it still has a big DFA. Oh, he can't do it in Bob though. But he should have a big DFA ready here. He should have a big DFA. I think he has the Darkness Knight buff. So if you can go for a big DFA, Cypher's going in for full burst. You got him fully dotted. Next big DFA is 100% crit. He might just have to, right? Does he have it? I don't know if he does, actually. I have no idea. It's so hard to track the rogue without like seeing some of those other cooldowns, man. I'm just kind of guessing based on his animations, based on CDs. Oh, not quite. It still does a lot of damage, but it's not that big critty one. Yeah, Darkest Knight and trying to juggle it while mid PvP. That is tough. But if you can pull it off, it is strong. Smoke bomb. Does he sap him? No, he just goes in for a quick frost shock, throws a snowball in the man's face. Just sending him with that holiday cheer, just walking out of there immediately. He just sends him with an earthy elemental, gives him something to play with. If Toes can just find himself an angle them, he has potential lots of damage. Big zapper with an elemental also zapping up the road, keeping him in combat. He does pick up, I think, the Warlock Hellstone. I don't know if he used the last match. I think he did versus the Pally. Does get a flame shock. He just needs to find a way to lock him in place somehow, like a totem or something. First aid. Knocks him. Tries to see if he can step. Toes technically has himself lots of potential damage here. Burrow down for a second. They just get on top of the rogue and knock him. No, back it up out of there. You get a root maybe? Does ruin him in place. Potentially this is the go. Big ascend. Do you get the proc? He just needs to get back over to the rogue and just full on ascend. Full ascended. What is it? The Ancestors is firing off. Ellie Blast at every angle. Does go for the Frost Shock. Into a Cloak of Shadows. Does he have the big go? Does not have the biggest eviscerate, but still picking up quite a lot of damage either way though. And Toes does still have a Burrow Totem or a Bulwark Totem or Shocks to follow. It could be anyone's game right now. Bulwark Totem, I think, secures him the win. Demoniac does have evasion, which is helping him with magic damage. He's able to reduce a lot of that magic damage. Those Earth Shocks are not hitting as hard as they could be. Hold on. Maybe the stun lock combo might be enough into a gouge knockback. Do you have enough? Oh, the totem. Is that totem going to kill you? Oh, you might. Holy. Your health. You live. Wait, Vanish? How are you alive? How are you alive? Are you still dotted too? Oh my god, he's still dotted. The first aid bandages did nothing there. Rooted him, it's over. It is over. That is so tough, man. That is tough. Chicago charging in. Does not want to give Toes any chance to recover. The knockback doesn't send him far enough to break the tether of Lassa. He just hits him with the Lassa right back. Just to give him a bit of a taste of his own medicine. Full burst available for Toes. Chicago just trying to see if he can ramp up a bit of damage as well. The question is though, does Toes have enough of a burst there? It does drop down a grounding totem, so Toes, quite a bit of his damage goes into that totem. The Chicago got him some gold swoops. Everything is available and just enough to go for a quick frost shock to silence him, taking him out. With Psycho trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Why is the name cut? I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's a fantastic name. Honestly, it's a fantastic name. Hopefully, hopefully no reports and just let the man be. Let the man be. He just like them Toes. As it got full interrupt onto Psycho. Mind games. Lassa. Yeah. Disperse? Maybe you're just trying to be extra careful with it. Sunder? Oh, you just got every interrupt in the world. Literally every interrupt in the world. What is this? Doesn't even let Psycho play the game. Finally got a fear, but that totem is not juiced up. That thing is going to pulse for quite a bit of damage. You want to be very, very careful with it. Mind games finally connects. No grounding totem for Chicago. Is just going to take a little bit of damage. Trying to see if he can get himself past the mind game stun. Sacre got a full void torn. Maybe with a silence could potentially build something up here. I don't know, maybe, possibly. The totem is juiced. Silence, Mindflay, Insanity, maybe he could get himself a bunch of damage. He's technically got a lot of potential damage. Big thunder by Chicago, though. I was kind of watching Chicago South, hoping to see that big thing burst on him, but instead it was a big thunder. Chicago, you played him for thunder procs? Is that what it is? I guess you are totemic, yeah, so you would be getting those random thunder procs. That thing did a lot of damage. I mean, the lava lash with the thunder proc together, that is painful. Does drop down some damage. Big totem next to studded, going in for as much damage as possible. Reflect, but Chicago backing up out of there as soon as they can. Studded is going to take a bit of the passive damage from the flame shock, from the pets. As long as he's avoiding the totem, he'll be okay though. So for Chicago, he's got to get himself an angle there. Trying to see if he can drop a totem on top of Studded. Might just want to cut him into the totem, honestly. Big Ella Blast does go for a trinket too. Studded kind of low on health though. Does get himself a big defensive Sunder for a second with the Runners. Chicago just backing up out, even moving the totem so you can't heal off of him. Even moving the totem just so you can charge on a totem. Blood thirsts off of those things. Lasso as the totem is posted next to him. I think there's nowhere for this man to go, and Chicago does end up taking it. Oh, I like the back piece. The Orcish back piece looks so good. That's a tough one, man. Chicago does pick up 3 though. Dude, Demoniac had so many chances there to just get himself like a proper, like big DFA, 100%, 60% more damage go. But it's so tough mid-combat, man. You gotta go through those death marks, really expand all of them, and then land a big DFA. That is tough. That is so tough to do. That's wild. Let's get another go, man. Alrighty. Chills and Conan, let me know if you need more bodies or if you're ready, and we'll get another one going. Because if you need more bodies, we can get some homies in. Chills is ready. Conan, let me know how we doing. Let me know how we doing, my guy. All right, how we doing, my guy? Last one? Okay. Yeah. Pass me the lead and we'll get you guys a +1. Ty, if you want to join us, man, more than welcome to. I'll list it back up in Molten Core. You're more than welcome to join back in. Got space, my man. Hold on. Let me whisper him too. Is it not on anymore? I don't think it's on anymore. Okay, well, we got a spot if you guys want to join in. I don't think Ty is on. Ty, if you're around, we got a spot, but otherwise, yeah. If you guys want to join, more than welcome to. Fuck, that's a pretty good name too. Vendetta. Vandetta. V-A-N, like the van. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. Alrighty. I guess we're good to go, yeah? I guess we're good to go. I'm gonna make Conan lead again and we'll be solid. Cool. I felt like I was missing something. But I think I'm good. I'm gonna guess this me just being tired. Okay, what map do we do? What map do you guys want? I guess we did another Nagrand. Can't get enough of Nagrands. Nagrand is a solid map, all in all. Are you saying Death Row above? Yeah. If you are mid DFA, it was a mechanic from like whenever they added DFA. What was it? Like either in Warlords of General or Legion when they added DFA. I think it might have been WAD. I think it was WAD. But DFA, when it plays the animation of you jumping up and the landing, you can't get CC'd while you're mid animation with DFA. It's always had this like unique interaction behind it. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. But like, it's not where I don't really think it is even anywhere in tooltips either for DFA. I don't think it ever been. It's just always been like an animation that just kind of counters all CC, but it's like always just been like a thing for it. Technically, I think you can CC as the rogue is landing, but it's like the window is very, very tight. But I think players have been able to like land that CC on the, not the dismount, but on the landing. Like if you hit disarm, then I don't think that a wizard goes through. I could be wrong though. Because technically it should be a two-parter finisher too. Yeah, it's all over the place. Switch. I'm gonna step out, heavy hitter, Conan. Sounds good, Chris. Sounds good, baby. Well, always welcome to join us, my guy. Got ourselves Cypress over for the Team 1. Conan joined in, trying to see if he can get himself an angle here. Zeus finally getting a chance to play here. Some Affy, dude. You gotta love the Affy gameplay, man. The dots together with the Conan. It was not gonna let this man swap out to another pet. You may just have to go for a quick summon. Got himself full dots, everything available. Reflect up to follow. DBZ, as long as you can just keep dots on the Conan and get a couple of those shadow bolts, those are massive because the pet always is going to be able to add in extra damage. Got yourself full burst with the Dark Glare. That's going to be Soul Rod potentially. Trying to land it here. Does get juked out. It's going to be an opportunity for DBG to potentially do some damage. Conan get a lot of damage onto the lock. Does go for the Warlock Helter, but it looks of it with an Oblivion, channeling it down the barrel of full-on Shatter, just torrent. Conan does barely, narrowly survive it. Quick reflect, and as long as DBG does not reflect like a Mortal Cold back at himself, he might be okay. Trying to keep the dots on the Conan full walk, cannot get interrupted unless you got more CC. Big Hunt trying to go for instant cast. Is it going to be enough though? Big Malefic, hold on a second. Both are so low. Mortal Coil, it does get rotted to the dots, man. If only he just let him get the succubus, it might have been a little bit easier for Zeus. I think he does end up reflecting like a corruption back at himself, doesn't he? That is rough, man. And Vendetta not going to give this guy a chance at all, is he? Nope. Nope. Has to go quick summon succubus. Maybe he'll catch him. Does catch him. Does Lich board out of it. Hold on. Do you have a gate? Oh, it's over. That is so rough. That is so rough. Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of got left with nothing after Conan died. Wait a second. What is this tabard? What is this thing? Hold on a second. That looks kind of neat. What tabard is that, chat? Is that like an old one? Like a... I feel like I know this somewhere. I don't know exactly from where. Chicago dropping down the totem. Stunned by Vendetta. Got himself grippy hand. Full stuns onto Chicago. Back-to-back does pre-wall it. Chicago moving the totems back towards Van. There's going to be another stun yet again. Van just rotating every defense. Chicago moving the totem. Yet again, you see to build up the pressure of the totem and keep Van next to it. But eventually, he is just going to be able to get plenty of pressure, plenty of damage as the Totemic Shaman with the proc stows back in. Last time he fought Chicago, Chicago was on the Toads was on the back foot. Chicago had the full advantage, but now how the turntables. Shoes on the other, what is it, hoof with Chicago? Yeah, I assume. It's not even shoe, it's like a band around top of the hoof, isn't it? Lasso for lasso, I love that, dude. One response to the other. Toes is rooted anyway, so it's not like he can really move anywhere. Got him some big Stonekeeper potentially. Maybe enough pressure. Maybe enough damage. Leaping in. Chicago is rooted. Does get him so Primordial with a big Ascendants to follow. Chicago could be under a lot of trouble. As long as he has line of sight of Chicago, dropping down the Bulwark Totem. And as long as you can maybe position the totem of yours, the big Surgeon Totem, onto Toes, you might be alright. Building up a lot of Maelstrom with those Ghost Souls, if anything, though. So for Toes, cannot really catch up. Both Shamans are going to have Barut, so they can just always disengage from one another fairly easily. Blasting in a set of one another, trying to go for a knock, doesn't quite connect. Sunder, either a proc Sunder or like a real Sunder, trying to see if he can go for some damage. Wall out for Toes as he goes in for a trinket. Does have a lasso of his own in case he wants to lasso in Chicago. Does not have a trinket themselves though, but he do have a bunch of Ancestrals, so if you got yourself any big damage, go into a grounding totem. However, that was a lot of potential damage, but all those blasts just missing Chicago. And Toes may need some mana in order to catch up a little bit of healing. I don't even know what his mana situation is. Problem is on my UI here, I can only see his Maelstrom. I can't really see mana. I can see Chicago's mana, but their Maelstrom weapon stacks are a personal proc rather than like an actual bar. As Toes does not have a lot of health to work with. Big Elder Blast on for Chicago. Just sees a couple more hits. Big Earth Shocks onto that grounding totem though. And Toes does go down and Chicago finally closes that gap. Get himself a big lash. Lava Lash, I think it was? Something melee. Some kind of a melee by the looks of it. Based on animations alone. Stun onto Chicago. Does go for the trinket. Lasso onto the studded. As he doesn't have a way to break out of it. Switch it over from Fury to Arms this time around actually. As Chicago looking to get himself a little bit of that healing surge behind the pillar. Studded. Got himself a decent setup. Potentially. He technically still has all the cooldowns. Trying to see if he can Blaze Storm, potentially maybe ramp up for some damage. Chicago do quite a bit of damage. Back to Stutter. Maybe looking to potentially using a defensive here. As long as he can't fall too low as an Arms Warrior. The faster you use defenses, probably the better. Does get rooted for a second. And Chicago tried to see if he could back up behind the pillar. Still continue to drop totems onto Studded, making it harder for him to reach him. Studded maybe looking to potentially get himself, the parry, but Chicago is just backing up out of it. That is the part where you don't want to be as an Arms Warrior. When you got full parry, you want to be getting hit into that parry. You want to have that parry and the wall be getting some value out of it, but all it does reduces damage. But Chicago's behind the pillar just waiting out the defensive big zap. With a Frost Shock taking you out. Cypress is the last one left over for the Team 1, trying to get Chicago a proper honor duel by the looks of it. I noticed a lot of people are running like that face mask specifically. That spiky one. This jaw thing. Like a lot of you guys been running that more regularly. That's crazy. What team? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of these, a lot of actual powerful juggernauts in one team. What we could do is we could maybe switch them around, Conan, if you wanted to. Potentially. Chicago going down for a burrow. Cypress with every defensive. Wild Wings are active. Got himself big hammers flying in. And Chicago just trying to see if he can avoid those hammers. Hand of freedom. Is it up? I think he used it earlier. But does have a route to at least separate. Catching up a bunch of healing. That totem buffing up that healing a little bit as well. As he got himself some alley blast. Definitely needs to get a totem. Put it on top of Cypress, build up the totem in terms of the Maelstrom to buff it back up, because the more Maelstrom you consume, the stronger that totem gets. Does get himself a full immunity to magic damage. Chicago does have access to some physical damage, however. Can't really light mode the guy or level ash him, but the Storm Strike should be able to do it together with Wind Fury proc. Does get himself a Bulwark totem just to give himself some defense. Cypress may be looking at potentially using more immunities here. Might be a bubble situation. Might be a lay on hands potentially. Chicago just tried to survive this as best as they can, knowing that Cypress does have plenty of ways to be able to fight it through. Does go for the bubble. That's going to be Chicago. Breaking past it. Cypress, do you have a lay on hands? Oh, had the hammer, but Chicago built up plenty of damage just to turn it around on the guy. Just buffed himself. I don't even know what kind of setup you had going on there. Look at that healing. Do more healing than damage there. But does pick up more. Well done, well done. Oh man. What was that at the end there? It looked like Pally bubbled, and Pally's got himself a proper setup with a hammer, but it feels like as the hammer dropped, it wasn't Chicago cell that went down, but instead it was the Pally's damage. Just got a vaporized. It's something people don't run, but you want the sauce? I personally, I'd like to know what the sauce is, but I'm not gonna put it out in public. I don't want to know the sauce. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just try to see if we get another going. I'm not gonna put the secret sauce on stream or in video. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal your secrets. Keep your secrets. Instead of going. Oh, do you like double up on that, or is it like yeah, do you like double up on that, or I'm trying to be vague. But yo, let's get another one going. Conan, let me know if you're ready, my guy. RPO lead teams, join teams, the best of the best. Take even team wants to do that. Yeah, let's see if we can maybe switch up the teams a little bit. Double? Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually do a bit of a switch up for the team. We send like some to Team Chicago, or no, some to Team Conan, and then some from Team Conan go with Chills, so we can switch it up a little bit. Okay, actually, so on the BNet chat that I'm using to talk to Chicago, it doesn't actually, like, one of the spells it's showing, I don't really know exactly what it is, because it just gives like spell number 44503330-0 or whatever, a semicolon O. I have no idea what it is, but I'll need to look at it off stream then. But yeah, Conan, let me toss me the invite. Chills, let's do this. Send to our way. We send to your way. Let's do that. What makes the teams up a little bit? So I'll do this. I'll list it, and there we go. I will put it up as multi-core. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Here we are. Beautiful. So, who wants to swap over to Team Chills? Anyone wanna swap to Team Chills? Gonna fix teams a bit. That'll work, right? Yeah. I see that part. But then there's another like H spell and then a bunch of numbers. Let me see. Hold on. I want to see if it shows up on the chat here. Demoniac? Okay. Oh, okay. So it did do weird thing. Oh, it gave me like the restoration version of that for some reason. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. I see now. I see now. Alrighty. So let's do this. Guys, someone switch teams. Yeah, someone go to team chills. The year is 1991. Birds and people. So we'll grab you two. Just 2 volunteers. Yeah. Bounce from the group and join them in LG. Yeah. So that'll work, stud. If you would, so back out of the group and then find the group listed in LG under Molten Core, and it'll be under chills. So that'll work. And uno más, either Toes or Cypress or Van, anybody will work. Anybody, just so we can mix the teams up a little bit, you know. Lucid, if you actually, Lucid, could you do that as well? I just need like one more person to swap over. So all you need to do is just leave the group and then look up the other group, and then it'll be chills listed in LG again under 5V5. Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, they'll be listed and they'll just take you, and they'll be good to go. Perfect. Perfect. And I'll make Kona lead, and we're good. All right, chills. Let me know when you're ready, because the other team is ready, and we're good to go. What is the song called? I gotcha. I gotcha. It is called Phoenix. There's a full mix that we listen to on stream for the duels. I no problem, man. No problem. Ah, chills. Let me know when you're good, and we'll send it. Ready? Beautiful. We'll send you guys to I don't know, Dalaran sewers. No, those are Tiger's Peak, so we can give like range classes a bit more of a kind of potential. What if I the other group? They'll be listed under. Oh, you did not get in. They'll be listed under Molten Core, like we did for the other one. Requiem. They would be listed under Molten Core, like our team was. Hold on. Can you? Yeah. Trying to make sure to get you in, if possible. Don't to queue. Yeah, okay, so queue up real quick. Okay, they are listed under Molten Core Legacy Raid in PvE section. Okay, yeah, Lucid. So so this way you'll find the group. You open LOG and you go to Dungeon Raids, Pre-made Group, Raids Legacy, and then just step in Molten Core. And then you'll find them listed. There's only so many groups listed for Molten Core. Yeah, so that's how you'd normally find it. Found it? Beautiful. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Randos? Hey, my guy. Alright, are we good? Are we set? Okay, they got a 5 minutes. As soon as they're delisted, we'll send it. Beautiful. As soon as the list will go. And we'll do a. I think I was gonna do Tigers, yeah. Pretty sure I was gonna do Tigers Peak. Nice. Hell yeah. Finished gym training and now relaxing. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bud. That's awesome. Great. If it worked. Trying again. I didn't think it worked the first time. Or okay, that worked now. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so we got ourselves groups mixed up a little bit. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more even. I don't remember if I saved that last match or not, audio-wise. Gonna double check. Alrighty, we got ourselves switch. Bit of a mix-up this time around. Chills. Hello, camera. There we are. Chills, housing toes, as well as was it Lotto that picked up? Was it supposed to be the warrior that was supposed to go there now? Okay, well, let's pick up Lotto. I was thinking there was going to be the warrior stud. We got DBZ, so let's see. We got Chills, we got Chicago, Toes. Hold on, I'm switching the wrong people, dude. And so I'm going to go over this team. I'm going to go over there. I'm already embarrassed. Vendetta over on this team. Demonic on the sub with Nelf joining him as well as Conan and Cypress. And it looks like Nelf is first. I'll go last. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be first up. Sending the sub rogue last. Oh my goodness. Chicago moseying over to say hello. Hi, how are you doing? Can I go over to top Randozy? I probably can. Maybe after this, yeah. I'll be down. Can't see you, dude. Oh, you're right. You guys can't see. Oh, okay. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I have my whole thing. Okay, never mind. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you have no idea what just happened. But I basically had the entire like stream and duel covered up. Nobody saw anything. Now trying to see if he can survive the go, but Chicago has got his full damage available. Just trying to see if he can ramp it up. As Nev just trying to see if he can bounce around the man. Just trying not to really get in melee too hard, not take too many of those lava bursts at him, or not lava bursts, level ashes of the guy as he goes in for a big alley blast. Walls available, trying to go for a stun, into a trinket for Chicago, looking to go for a lockdown. Chicago taking a little bit of damage though, turtle shell out of Nelf, and it looks like he was just trying to see if he can maybe save himself from taking too much damage out of Chicago. As I told him, as you build it up little by little, it does ramp up in damage, trying to see if you can place it, and he's got himself the procs that totem. Wait, you're actually focusing a totem? That's not that arcane shot. It was like an arcane shot from a kill command proc, but I saw you attacking that thing. Oh man. It's so weird that survival hunters technically, I'm pretty sure there's still technically no arcane shot, right? They just can't really use that unless you get the kill command proc. It's just hilarious how that's still a thing. This is going to be a free zone to Chicago as Nelf looking for a full revive pet. Just try to see if we get a brand new one. That's what Chicago is focusing on the entire time. Into a disarm, root him in place, does get him some big alley blast. Now try to see if he can make a big play. Maybe it'll be enough damage. Lots of purple. Oh, Chicago. And it's now trying to see if he can ramp up with damage. There's so much you can do, man. It's freezing outside. Yes, it is WAP. Yes, it is. Even the map in particular got the snow aesthetic. But yeah, outside, it's been really, really cold where I live. Really, really cold as well. So I feel you on that. What's up next? Chicago 1-1. Is it going to be Cypress? Cypress is up next. Last time, Chicago came in, I think, with full cooldown. No, actually, no, he didn't have full cooldown with Cypress, but he found a way to bring it back completely. Got us a full lightning lasso. Maybe trick out of Cypress, holding on. He's got a wall, not taking that much damage. And Chicago bails out of there immediately. It's a full wake of matches, just waiting for the hammer. Doesn't run grounding totems, so I don't think you maybe could ground the hammer. Does get himself some random shields from totems, though, just enough to keep himself alive. That hammer. Did he use the hammer after the wings went down? Might have actually, because it definitely didn't do as much damage as it normally does. Stun on Chicago does have the totem pulsating to Cypress. Cypress with the fuel immunity to magic damage. Chicago could technically ramp up for a bit of that Wind Fury damage too, but I think he's playing more of like an elementalist build of enhancement. Does get himself random proc of ascend with a big damage out of the hammer for Cypress. Huge shields for Chicago, trying to see if he can turn around onto the pally with a bubble right after, and Chicago bailing out of there just to live long enough until the bubble is gone and might be able to potentially get a turn around lasso. Trinket out for the pally. Chicago just doesn't really have much health to really work with right now. Does go for the trinket. Big yellow blast into Cypress. And the man has got himself a little bit of shield behind the pillar, at least a little bit of wall as well. Chicago caught up full health, lay on hands. So Cypress is completely spent big hammer onto Chicago and they survived it. So now the pally has nothing really left. Unless it can go for like another Wake of Ashes big hammer lockdown with Chicago not having a trinket. But that's really about all they can do. And Chicago is trying to buy himself a bit of time until Cypress stands there still to get himself a bit of healing. unless they can pick up a lot of healing or damage of their own. Does drop down a totem. Cypress doesn't have Wake for a bit. Does knock him for back for a moment. Does go for the Wake of Ashes. Does Chicago have a defensive here? Lasso for a moment, could go for a burrow. Trying to see if they can play around the wings and not get hammered while the wings are up as best as possible. He needs that hammer right now. Does he get it? Goes in for the hammer, but I think the wings literally waned as it happened. Now is an opportunity for Chicago to have a go. Blind right after, and Chicago has to still go back to play defensive. Does burrow down as even another hammer comes crashing down as Cypress gets another proc of wings. And right now for Chicago, I think it's just an opportunity to, if they can maybe somehow wall this damage off. Full Ghost Wolves versus Cypress. Maybe then they'll be fine. Stun. Does get himself full go. Wings are available. Big hammer coming down. Chicago does live it. Did not have to wall it. Might just hit a wall this here. Does end up walling it now. Cypress, he doesn't have any immunity unless Leon hands it back up for some reason. But Chicago's trying to see if they can play it super slow and steady. Do you have the procs? Do you have the damage? Technically has himself the Sky Fury buff and active. But he's trying to play it super slow. Maybe an interrupt. Trying to see if he can land it. Doesn't quite connect. Do you have enough damage? Do you have the proc? Sunder for a second. Big Ellen Blast. He just trying to see if he can take him out slowly, but surely does let the totem take him from around the corner. That's exactly what he was just trying to see if he can buy himself some time, not take too much damage. 25% dampening, ramping up slowly but surely. My goodness, dude, with Vendetta charging out, but Chicago is at least nice and recovered, and they're nice and healthy. Hopefully, hopefully, Chicago will get himself a proper shot here at a potential 1v5. Just needs to go 3 more. Demonic is going to be a hard matchup. Conan could also be a tough matchup too, as he does root down Van. Also, Van just needs to worry about the cooldowns. That's really about it. And he's going to, I think, just try to see if he can take it out slowly but surely. Let the totem pulses do its work. So he's trying to see if he can just take it super slow. AMS knows there's going to be a lot of that damage protection. Might as well wait it out. Got himself Ghosts for a little bit of ramp up with his resources. Maybe potentially now is a good time to have a go. Sunder for just a second. Van trying to see if he can get a full stun on Chicago. Blind to follow. Could shrink it out of the second stun. Well, third stun, all the stuns in a row, fully in the yard, and it's just gonna go for a root and try to see if he can back up out of the grips, back to back by Van, just to give the pressure. But Chicago is the one doing the most damage to Van right now, even though they're looking for an escape. Death back right after. Van does have an IBF, meaning to use it here, even before letting last stun. Might just have to. Chicago does not want to let him any recovery behind the pillar. Does go for the IBF on Lassa. Get himself the big scythe with Exterminate. AMS for just a quick second, and Chicago looking for the recovery. Van does not have the same recovery as Chicago, so it's going to be a little tough to try to find a way to find some damage. Maybe we're more switching with a blind. He does have a pillar coming back up. Chicago does have a trinket though, so it's going to be a perfect counter. Can Van somehow make some kind of a damage? Try to see if he can ramp up. Stun. Has to play offensive at this point. He can't turn back. He can't do much. And it's just going to be yet another Lava Lash with a Sunder proc. That is tough. Conan charging in. Compared to Van, is basically Van plays hit and run, but I think for Chicago that was a much better matchup to face up against, because he can just go behind the pillar, catch up. As long as he can live the burst, he's fine. He can play the cooldowns very slow and steady, and he's trying to play up to the maximum effort of Enhancement Shaman here. Does go for the Bladestone for Conan. He does one more sustained damage though versus Chicago. Wolves scattered in every direction. Does at least pick up a lot of Maelstrom, able to keep himself nice and alive and healthy. Conan trying to see if he can keep the pressure on Chicago. Got himself a little bit of that onslaught too, and Chicago backing up out for just a quick second. Big roar onto Chicago as they just try to see if he can back away from Conan, looking for those healing surges back to back, and Conan with a reflect. Got himself mounted, and Chicago just looking for a full reheal, dude. Spanning all that mana right now. Do you have any procs though? Because Chicago needs to either have a hit and one with Conan and really try to do as much damage with the Hell Bar, or find a way to like out sustain him. I just don't know how you could out sustain if you're a warrior. Full lasso up and everything is available. As it's gonna be a stun. Does go for the big defensive, but rooted. That is tragic. Just the root does the work, and Chicago back it up out of this as quickly as possible. Trying to see if he can find himself any kind of a go. Sunder, I think it was a Sunder, or maybe just a Lava Lash proc Sunder. I can't even tell. But the totem is doing quite a bit of damage towards Conan though. Able to juice up the totem before they can place the totem next to the guy. Get himself big primordial. Maybe enough damage. And Conan does get taken out. And Chicago built up a bit of a ramp up in damage there. And looking for as much recovery while they can. Got himself the Draenor Racial. All the heals, all the mana being spent, all the Maelstrom going. And Demoniac avoiding that totem as best as he can. Last one left, or for the team one. I don't know. I was Shaman. What's up, music? I don't know how a shaman is going to be able to deal with this. It's a full flagellation, shadow blades, everything available. Does have a pre-wall, has a what is it? Underground ability? That's a big abyss. That is a big abyss. All I can do is just scream and react. Does knock up the rogue for a second, trying to see if he can back away, but the rogue is not going to let you go anywhere at all. How do you pick up? How do you live this? And Demoniac does take it with a quick vanish. That is tough, dude. A lot of charging out. There's no shot he knows exactly where he's at. He's going to pick up the eye, though. Oh, no, he knows exactly where he's at. Unless he just saw him last second. Oh, maybe had a bleed on him from before. Demoniac does have an evasion. He just has to go in. Harpoon out by Lotto, does get knocked back by the Dragon Rogue. As he's trying to see if he can get himself any recovery behind the pillar. Does go for the blind on a Lotto. Maybe gouge on the pet. Maybe enough for you to disconnect. Do you have any dots on you? First aid? No dots. Ah, the pet auto knocks it out. That is so tough. A Lotto dropping down a binding shot around the corner. Demoniac trying to see if he can get himself out of that situation if at all possible. But I just don't know what a rogue can do at this point. I have no idea. Flanking, I think it's over. Kill shot, yeah, it's done. It is done. Yeah. Dude, Shaman popped off there. That's so... Look at that healing! That seems like a lot. He just outliving these boys. Is that enhancement or a resto? Chicago told me some secret tech about survivability, and they're surviving all right. Holy. All right. Let's see if we can get another going. You got another group wop? Let's go, dude. Got a group, need one? Let's go. I died in this arena and the other one? Yeah, I'll go, man. I died in this arena because Shemi dot last 45. Does it actually? That's a long dot, man. This thing is forever. Dude, 45 seconds is a long time. What is that? What is that? Okay. What do I save this as? 207. Type in Randozzi. Okay, so what is that? Armory, you said? Randozzi. Are you the only Randozzi? Tell me it's good. I don't see Armory for Randozzi. Are you EU? Oh yeah, you are on EU. What do we think about this, chat? That's the only Randozzi I found, so I don't know if that's you or not. But that's the only Randozzi ever. What do you guys think? What do you think of the Mog? I kind of like the glaives. I think those are really cool. I think glaives don't get enough play. Those are neat. And you got yourself like the shoulders, the helm. It's like all uniform and color scheme. I kind of like it. It's very thematic. Pretty neat. Chills, let me know when you're ready. Chills says Q. Wait, Chills, let me know when you're ready. Actually, he did says Q, but it's from last time. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if I just had the whole stream there with a overall cam. Boris, let me know when you're ready. Yeah, that dot lasted forever. Let me, oh no, Conan, let me know when you're ready. Never mind, Conan is the lead. Conan, let me know when you are good, my man. And we'll send it. Mog is hot. Mog's not it? What the hell? Just, why are you doing it to this man like that? You don't like it? I think it looks nice. Very night elfy. It's very uniform in color. I like it. It's pretty neat. I think it's neat. Don't listen to Chicago. I think it's neat. No? Alright. Fashion police over here. Very night elfy indeed. You don't like that? I do think elves have been like forefront of WoW for like ever though. Very, very forefront. So I feel like when you see someone super elfy, right? It's like seeing a Blood Up wearing like full Silver Moon attire or have like Silver Moon colors. It's like, we see a lot of it. Austin did one. Yo, boys! LFG under Raid's Legacy! Right? Hopefully that's what you listen. What do you have it listed right now, WAP? Because we can get you maybe a +1. Hockey earlier was looking for good, but I don't think he decided he's going to work on another character. We'll be back, I think, next week. We'll get another one going for now, though. Good Twitch. But yeah, I think it's just too many healthy things for some people. Cypress over for the team 1. We got Conan, we got Nelf, as well as Demonic and Van. Missing shows over in team 2, but hopefully he'll be in. We got Toes over here charging out first. Lotto in the back. Chicago just waiting their turn. And I guess they're gonna have to figure out when Chills is gonna go. He's gonna have to roll or something at some point. That's gonna be now getting blasted out off the bat, throwing in the nades. Toes trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Totem down, Nelf trying to take down Totem, but Toes immediately charges in, and Nelf trying to see if he can back up out of there. Yo, every single time Toes needs Ascendance, it feels like he always gets it to proc. I feel like this man is so lucky with Ascendance. He's the Shaman class fits him nicely. Now taking a lot of damage, trying to see if he can avoid it as best as possible. Big frost shocks, all that damage. As Toes got himself back-to-back earth shocks. Nelf having to go for defenses, just rotating him back-to-back. Dots of Toes does get a full stun on the guy. Harpoon's over. As long as he can dotted and rotted, that's gonna help him out with the sustained damage. Toes backing up out of them, but for Nelf, does he have the range? He does plenty of range, dude. Big kill shot does a lot. Primordial setup. That's potential. Lots of lava birds sent in. If Toes gets an angle, Nelf could be in a really weird spot. Tries to see if he can knock him away from the pillar. Doesn't quite connect. Maybe a root totem around the corner. Does have the earth elemental. Still chasing. Now takes just a little bit of damage. That's a lot of procs. Toes, no shot. You got to send again. Every time this man needs an ascendance, he gets it. I swear. That is literally, he got line of sight. Big ascent. Sent it. Holy, we're full. All right, we'll get your group in after this. We'll start rotating these three groups around one another. This Toes trying to see if he can end this here. Does Nelf have a chance here? He does have the traps in order to slow down Toes, but those alien blasts through the wall by the ancestors don't feel good at all. And that's going to be another alien blast here in a second. Yeah, even while line of sight, look at that, they still go through. I thought that was a good idea. But the last sets go through. He doesn't have a dot though. Holy, look at that recovery. He's got himself perfectly suited up. Oh my, that is great. Does go for the big knock. As Toes just trying to see if he can get himself an angle. Holy. Oh man, does go for the full root. Binding shot down for now. That's an opportunity to maybe have a go. But he's taking very easy here. He's really respecting the totems. Even the magma totem got himself potentially big damage. Freezing trap, can't do anything. But Nelf is still going to get hit by the Elder Blast. Also got a fire elemental attacking him from around the corner. So his health is constantly just taking damage, dude. Shamans, every button you press just does damage. It's just so wild, though. You know? Your elemental, your ancestors, lasso. Everything that hits with gets hit with a mastery. All of it. Harpoon by Nelf just goes in for root. Feign death for just a second, getting out of the root totem for a second here. But he needs to find a way to at some point have a full go. He does have a wall. There's full coordinate assault. Blades are up on Toes. Got himself plenty of grenade damage. Holy, the grenade damage does a lot too. Toes with a wall. Trying to see if he can get himself a proper go here. Got himself the earth shocks it is, but no ascent for this one. He really needed ascent there. Got himself at least a little bit of healing, but oh, the blades do him in. Yeah, for a survival hunter, that dot damage is actually kind of huge. Freezing trap. Oh, it does catch Lotto out. But won't be able to get himself any kind of healing though, which is unfortunate. Nope, needs another of those bandages, but it's stunned. I think it's over. There's nothing you can do. Flanking, kill shot. That's it, right? Yeah, kill shot. It's over. It's over. There just isn't much you can do at that point. You're spent, man. You're spent. Vendetta gonna be up next. Got him full blind on the Lotto. Stunned. Getting him switch up a little bit late. But does he have himself the full mark? He does have himself the Reaper's mark. Griffin, Lotto back down though, as Griffy's gonna pull everybody to him. Lotto just gonna cleave down. Hopefully Van is just focusing on the Hunter. Not everybody else does get hit with the disarm. Not a lot of health available. Trying to slow down the Hunter, but he ends up kind of cleaving out the rest of the team. I don't think he really needs to do that. Got himself the big size. Is that enough though? Lotto does survive it with Fortitude of the Bear. Not a lot of health left on Van. I think it's just gonna be a kill shot, lights out, not even. Just a quick, I think, Mongoose Bite, Raptor Strike, whatever you're playing with. Oh, Freezing Trap as Cypher slips on the eyes, but does go for a trinket. And it's a turtle for Lotto. He needs to go for the turtle. But now that he's got a full immunity, blind on the pet, so the pet will not be able to stun the guy for a while. Biting shot does help out. Bubble, that is a lot of commitments out of the Paladin, though. He's literally just rolling through all of his immunities just to take out Lotto. He does pre-wall, this is massive. But if anything, it's going to give you a chance here Full shields up. But Cypress does get hit with the disarm. Lotto needs to just maximize that range and just stay away from the guy as best as possible. Got himself a bit of the range. Next hammer is going to be huge. Does free feint death, and so reduces the damage greatly of that massive hammer. Since to scatter onto Cypress, he still has a... Oh no, he doesn't have a pet stun anymore. Freezing trap helps. Do you have a camo? Manic bandages. Do you have the Algari bandages though? Oh, and camo. At the very least, that gives you a bit of a reset. Cypress still has a lay on hands and a blessing of protection. Actually, there's nothing against the hunter. Because you got nades that are going to go through and you can remove it. Technically, you could go Spell Warden, but like physical damage still goes through. So it's not great. Binding shot does get hit. Trades with a stun. For Lotto, it's perfect. Cypress moved a little too fast, but it's going to be feint death on a hammer. Oh, look at that feint death on a hammer. He takes no damage from that hammer. And we're seeing for multiple weeks now how Paladins just rock people. And he does have the Alkari bandages. Look at this guy. He's prepped and ready to go. Oh, hell yeah, baby. The Cypress got himself a blessing of protection. Lotto is immediately able to remove it. No lay in hands for Cypress to save him now. Shield of End is going to keep him alive here. Wall helping out a little bit. Lotto with a harpoon, but a hand of him keeps him running. Does have a trinket. Just needs a big kill shot. Does he have it? Feint death for the hammer. He knows the hammer is coming. Still takes a low. Oh my god, the hammer, damn it. Cheesy. Very, very cheesy kill there. But the hammer damage, man, he feinted and it still did a lot. I know the feint doesn't give you too long of a window for DR, but man, hammer's punishing. It looks like Lotto outplayed him too. He did it really well, and then the Pally just swung in a big hammer and it got through. Like, that's just how it is for Pallies, man. You just gotta land those hammers. It doesn't matter if Lotto ran circles around you and got through all your cooldowns. As long as he gets the hammer, you win. Big damage out of DBZs though. Let's go and try to see if you can fight through the After Warlock, getting absolutely crushed by the Shadow Bolt with a Bonza Fell. We tried to Bonza Fell something? Oh, you were trying to Bonza Fell. I was thinking Bonza Fell was something else, but it's a PvP talent with the crystal, yeah? Yeah, it is. Just gotta find a way to rock down Conan. That's how I'm dotted. Bonzafell, UA, all the things are in. Big Hunt is gonna give you insta-cast. Conan breaks the Bonzafell, takes a bit of that instant damage with a port out for DB. He just needs to live. And a full Oblivion taking him. DB's left with not a lot of health though. Demoniac is gonna be up next. We still got 2 left over for the team 2 with Chills, Chicago, and Zeus. And that's just not a great matchup for Demoniac. Unless he does like the least amount of commitments into DB's use, Smoke Bomb could help. Oh, stay in there. Succubus wanted to catch you. Oh, yeah. As soon as you poke out even a little, Succubus catches you. So now DBZ is going to be able to at least probably get a cloak on a Demonic if he's not careful. Or not? No. But dotted. So he's not going to be able to catch an easy reset. And Chicago also got that 45-second dot too. Which is wild. Knocking him back as he is rooted. Might just have to go for a cloak reset potentially here. Like, that is a possibility, right? I don't know if that's what you go for, but that is technically a possibility. Kidney shot. Is this enough though? Trying to see if you can build up a better damage. Flagellation. Everything is available. Got himself a full proper go. Full burst. Cheap shot right after. More shadow strikes. Big DFA. Oh, there goes the big DFA. Oh, that's exactly what he wanted. He did it. Yeah. At the first stage, Shilpa's at least giving him a chance to recover. But yeah, those bandages are not gonna last long at all. The Death Indicate down. Oh, quick step. As a rogue, yeah. As Chilpas does end up burning a global on a DFA. Step again. Step sap. Oh, he's still out though. That DFA got him. You go for a blind technically, right? Yeah, just go for a blind. Wait, what? Holy, you fell through the floor. Are you okay? Okay, he's fine. Literally it looked like he went through the floor for a second. Did you see my health bar? That's how hard did it hit you there? What is the number? Because it went through the shield too, man. You had a shield and it just like absolutely vaporized it. Holy. Kidney shot onto its shield. Just trying to see if he can get himself maybe potentially go. Just going for a little bit of a slower play. Has a trinket, but Demonic does not have any hours. He got himself a stab. Blind, but chills. Trinket, but it's going to be immediate stun. Nothing he can do. It is just locked in. It's over. Gouge, but it's over. The Riders are not going to let you out of there at all. That was awesome. That DFA was great. 2 for Zeus. 2 for Lotto. I was actually hoping Lotto maybe would... I was ready for Lotto versus the Paladin, man, but you can't underestimate a Pally Hammer, ever. Ever. Got someone's in? Alright, sounds good, Lucid. Sounds good, my man. Alrighty, so we got WAP. Let me know if you're ready. Oh, you said in chat you're ready. Tank, yeah? You lead? Chills and Coden. Let's see, let me get you guys in here. So my shield and 50% of my health. Does it say how much damage he did specifically within a vis? Because I guess it's gonna be like part of it absorb, part of it hit your health bar. Yeah. So ready? Beautiful. Last one. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I can set you guys up for a LFG if you pass me a lead. I will get you guys a. How does it do that? 9. Here we go. Okay, I wanted to make sure I save the audio. We're gonna need +1 for I think both teams, right? 5v5 1v1 duels. So Wob got a 5-man. We'll just need to send another 5-man at him. But yeah, we'll do it like this. Ah, that was a lot though. But if you can set it up, man, it is great. Because it's like 100% guaranteed crit, 60% more damage, plus all the other modifiers. But like, you gotta do it quick and make sure nobody is stopping your go. But if you can do a proper DFA, you can do a lot of damage. It's very, very strong. But yeah, we need an onomas for either team, I think, and then we should be good to go. It is about that time, so maybe I don't know how many. We should probably give Tank at least a couple of games to play, right? At least a couple. At least a couple. But yo, if you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. We just need one. Now that WoP got us a full 5-man, now we're just like, oh, both teams just need a +1. Or if Chills has a 5-man, also let me know, because we can just do this. We can leave Conan's group as they are, and let them be like queued up in LFG. Or yeah, we could leave them like that if Chills' groups is ready. Or if we get a +1 for Team Conan, then we'll also be ready too. To go first, I guess, Flex. Just gotta go, GG's, Del. GG's, man. Oh yeah. Okay, so Chill's gotta go. Somebody on Team Chills can go over here and join us. So Chicago or whoever wants to join us, more than welcome to, man. See if Lotto's still there. Oh yeah, Lotto is, but he was on Team Chills. But yeah, he might need to join Team Tank or something. Who knows? I haven't played in a minute. I'm busy with Rivals. Oh, you liking it? Hell yeah, dude. Machuk's a buddy of mine is like, yo, you haven't played Rivals, so I was gonna maybe give it a go with him or something, duo or whatever. Give it a shot. I haven't played it at all. I've seen some clips, seen some funny stuff, but I haven't played it myself at all. But yeah, I feel that, dude. Is that mid-season kind of thing, right? But yeah, a lot of people are usually playing something else. Like, it's a pretty good time to actually go play something else. Whether it is PoE 2 or they got a bunch of other games coming out or whatever. Because we'll have Season 2 stuff soon, but not soon enough. But yeah. Oh, did you actually see it? Oh! Bro? Is that a 3 milli? I think Demoniac, the last game, got a little 3 milli. Actual 3 milli. Holy. That was fun. He's got Penta with a Winter Soldier. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. I'm assuming they're kind of like characters in Overwatch, right? Very, very similar. But also different. Because the gameplay looks very, very much like Overwatch. But like, not in a bad way. You know what I mean? Chicago team gonna swap, or Ty if you want to join in. You're more than welcome to, man. You can always join in because you just did a +1, and then unless you would tank, unless you already will tank. But yo, Chicago or somebody on Team Chicago, if you guys want to come over here so we can have a 5-man team, that could also work. But just need one of Moss, man. Just need one of Moss will be good to go. I joined WAPs. Okay, okay. Yeah, I gave it a thought for a second, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So we have like what, Team WAP of 5, and then we got 2 teams 4. Unless team because Shilpa's had to go. I don't know if Chicago's just got a group taken over. Yeah, yeah, they do. Yeah, we might just have to either disband Team Chicago or my team, one of those two. I think we should just disband Team Chicago and then get a couple of games versus Team WAP. Just because it's already here already, or whatever. Or I just go make a new group and it's a rat race and we just take first come first serve for anybody that signs up. That could also be an option. I would just make a new group and everybody leaves those groups and everybody signs up. First come, first serve. Potentially. Should we do that instead? Because we're just wasting our time. We just need to get a WAP game or two, man. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Alright, let's actually do that. Yeah. Team Chicago and Team Conan disband. I'm just gonna make a new one. I'm gonna make a new group. My group is the one that's gonna go up against WAP. Join me. First come, first serve. Everybody invited. Groups are disbanded. I'm making a brand new one. I'm assuming it's gonna be a mix of people from Team Chicago and a mix of people from Team Conan. But that's how we're gonna do it. Yep, first come, first serve. Sign up, you're in. Sign up, you're in. Sign up, you're in. Come on, Chicago. You guys can abandon the group. You can join me instead. Sign up, you're in. Uno más, one more. First come, first serve. Sign up and you're in. One more spot. Sign up, you're in. Easy. Easy. Sign up, you're in. There it is. There we are. Now we got a group versus unless he's not taking it. The good DK? Yo, I'm a little too heavy in this. But we got a group. Conan, you're back to being lead. And then we're gonna get you versus Tank. And invite spectator match. Conan and Tank and the numbers. Perfect. This way it's fair, right? First come, first serve, got you in, all that stuff. Yeah. And we're gonna get at least a couple of games with Tank. Maybe like 2, if not more. We'll see. Oh, where is in this? Oh, okay, dude. Perfected is in this too? Okay, dude. Go, man. Let's go, boys. Alrighty, switch. I love to LMS you leading a brand new team. God, that's such a good mog, man. With a Tavern, it is classic. On an Auric too, it is a classic, dude. There's massive shoulders. I hope that never changes in a while. Those shoulder sizes for Aurics never changes, man. Never change. And a blue mount to go with it. It is perfect. Tough over in this team as well. I kind of like the set, actually. The whole, like, incarnate or... Oh, wait, the shoulder's a little different. One a little darker, one a little brighter. But it's like a full primalist set, I want to say. With on that team as well. We got Warrior in the back as the Outlaw Rogue. We got Perfected on sub. Looking like a demon over here. With Vince going to be first up versus Conan. Not a great matchup for the Warrior, as Feral Druids are absolutely vicious. Got him some full bleeds, stun, immediate trinket, trying to go for wounds, just bleeding out, dotting out Conan, who's got himself a big lead, but cannot quite catch up. So Feral doesn't get back in over there, catching himself a quick re-stealth with a quick pounce right after, getting a quick stun onto the Warrior. Barkskin out for Vith as he's trying to see if he can back up out of the Conan, also burning a pretty big defensive too, as he's picking up as much healing as possible. And for Vith, I think he's just going to go for a bit of that resetty. While the bleeds are on Conan, he can't really get himself second recovery unless he can randomly just whirlwind the Feral out. He might just have to play the eyes game here. Full ruin, full bleeds, full dots. What is Conan supposed to do here? Vith is just going to take it slow and steady. Leap in, does get himself a re-stunner. Hold on a second, just bleeding the man out. Man, Warriors just don't have it easy. Look at what the Feral Druid can do. Like, what do you do as a Warrior here? You have to find a way to stun lock him. something, anything. Full lockdown finally for a moment. Ronan got himself a big go. He just needs to find a way to stay on him, but the roots as well as the mobility just separates from the guy. Does charge back in, stun, DR completely, does get a roar in the Pharaoh. Maybe it'll be enough just to stay on him as best as possible. Into a quick charge, got him some reflect kids as a root, but the dots and the vines, yeah, there's just not much you can do. DBZ's having to go for a slow, and the guy does go for a quick skull bash charge. So rotten, everything is up on the man. Hold on a second, With could be under a ton of pressure. Dots for dots, got himself the bark skin with a little bit of recovery. That pet to interrupt actually gonna work pretty well too, plus the hots that With gets. That fellow hunter is actually going to be much better at removing those hots off of him little by little. Biting shot, bonds the fellow around the corner, does go for the bites of the pet. Eventually that fellow puppy is going to be dying though. Those dot damage, those bleeds are going to be painful. And DBZ's trying to see if he can get himself some way, some angle around for versus Vith. But I don't know if he'll be able to really. I really don't know. As a Warlock, you have to do the port. You have to find a way to catch the guy. Try to see if you can hit him a little slow, but a quick power shift is just going to stop him completely. He has to find a way to get himself a port, that or a gate or something. Vith is taking quite a bit of damage though while behind the pillar. So far, trying to see if he can get himself a prop bleed. Maybe trying to see if he can get himself an upper hand. Mortal Coil immediately trinket right after. DBZ does get hit with a quick interrupt. That's all the sense of bleeds. Does get an interrupt from Vith. And Vith is still melting behind the pillow, but now DBZ's also taking a little bit of damage behind the pillar as well. And Vith looks like he might just commit, or at least attempt to. Fear, getting locked out, full sets of dots, might be enough. A full Dark Glare ramping up that damage, just trying to see if he can fight it. He only has a set amount of mana to deal with it. Barskin helping, may just have to pop a wall here too, possibly. Trying to see if he can go a little bit of counter pressure here versus DB, as he just getting fully rotted. Got himself hard in the wild. Maybe it'll be a no, but that dot extension by the Dark Glare and the burst that comes from that, it is rough, man. He's got a recovery. He's basically a restoration druid for a short moment. Trying to see if he can land a bonds of fill in him, man. Next Mortal Coil could be the end of the Pharaoh though, however. Trying to see if he can push over. It's going to be a port. Trying to see if he can move around. He's still taking so much damage. He can't even maintain a healing over time effect. The pet is just eating all those things up. Honestly, it could be anyone's game, dude. Stun. DBZ does have a trinket. Mortal Coil does have himself a proper go. UA, Haunt, everything available. Does get it. Wall for Vith. Hold on, looking for as much recovery as possible. Trying to see if he can end the duel. DBZ does have a wall here. Definitely needs to use it as soon as possible. Back-to-back bites. Trying to see if he can make a big play, but the blade's out for a Feral Druid. But Vith, is he still going to die? Because he's still rotting here for quite a bit. Whoever goes up next, I think should have the easiest time with him. Cypress? It is Cypress. Oh my goodness. Actually, such a close duel between the two. The Rot and Dot of the Affliction Warlock Agony Dots. Agony Dot as well as Corruption and UA. All of it together is just very painful. Big Hammer down onto Vith with the Pally. Trying to see if he can stay on him. Can't really outrun him. Needs a wall, but yeah. A Paladino with a big hammer just going to be able to take you. Would love to LOS you. Second for that team. Cypress, Nelf, and Demonic is all the players he's got to go through. Paladin is probably his worst matchup right here. Reflect, trying to see if he can back up out of there. I don't know if he reflected a Hodge on the guy. I guess we'll find out in a bit. Blaze Storming in case it was a Hodge street. He was scared. Yeah, for real. for real though. I mean, if it's a bad matchup, like you're not going to let a Feral Druid recover fully. You're not going to give him an honorable match. I can't blame anybody for not giving a Feral or any like strong PvP class an honorable duel, to be honest. Did do well either way though. Got himself a little bit of that trying to go for Searing Glare. Blazing Protection for Cypress doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Actually, I think he's still Forbearance. Big Demolish isn't enough. Trying to end it. Quick charge right after. Does he have the Executes? He just need to catch up Searing. Oh, and just right. Just go through right down the middle. Oh my god. Now they're gonna go versus my mage. Fair. Unless if love to otherwise he just takes everybody out here. Demoniac Kidney Shot, no trinket available. This is where Demoniac can actually have a full proper go. Versus itself to LOSU. Full secret technique. Got himself a big proc potentially. Big DFA. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Fear. Just trying to see if he can live. Picking up a little bit of health. Backing up out. He's still ruptured. Still taking bleed damage. Holy, the DFA. It is beautiful. Oh, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Actually, nothing. No trinket, no wall versus a rogue, no disarm is GG. Some matchups, there's just no way of winning it. There just isn't. Plus, the rogue got a full DFA go, everything up and everything available. It is wild how good it is. Wild. It's rough though. It is rough. Tough is going to be next. Is it perfected? Is it where? One of you guys gotta go. Just gotta look it over. I think it is perfected. Looks like they're kind of staring him down. Possibly. God, I hate rugs that didn't miss the game. Yeah. Waiting for the perf. Okay, okay. Looks like we're taking it next. Waiting for the other guy. We actually did end up walking past Demoniac here not long ago. Are you still Trickster or are you switching over to the Fate Bound? That is my question. Still love the smog, man. It looks so good. He's a proper outlaw rogue, man. Look at that. He's got the hat with the little quill on it. He's got a little bit of that leather armor, but also a couple of pieces of plate. The weapons match the set too, really, really well. What kind of tabard is that again? Is that 4 hammers one? Might be. I'm not even sure. But yeah, with rogues and Deathmark and not Deathmark, but the Deathstalker mark and 100% eviscerate crits and DFA on top of it, you could really get some cheesy stuff out. I don't think that's a playstyle a lot of people play because it's kind of hard to play into. Actually, right now it's just gonna be a rogue just walking back and forth. I guess what another next to the eye could potentially pick it up, but you don't want to get sapped up by the other rogue. Does AoE. The other guy finds it. No eyes are picked up. Demonic did not get sapped, but he knows that the other rogue is running after him. He's got to be nearby, trying to see if he can pick up the eye. Does he find him though? Sap. Yeah, he's got a little bit of the extra range on the saps to be in that Trickster Outlaw. Cheap shot's back in the word. Trinket for Trinket. It's going to be a cloak shot for Demoniac though. Does get a proper cheap shot onto word. Trying to see if he can build up for damage. Is it? Oh, evasion to dodge the eviscerate is unfortunate. Blind. Quick first aid to recover health. Trying to see if he can deny the other guy any kind of a go here. Does have an evasion of his own. If he can just work through those death marks, those stalker's marks, does go for the cloak. Removing the mark. Wait, when it removes the mark, does that mean Demonic has a big eviscerate next? He actually might sap, and that's gonna be worth getting himself a proper opener here. He's got himself a full sap. So like in my mid's mock, it does look good, honestly. I like him. Big killing spree onto Demoniac. That's a lot of damage. Does go for a big gouge. Sippy cup right after. Disarm to follow by where? Smoke bomb for Demoniac. Just gonna try to see if you can knock the guy out. Into a cheap shot. I think it's over. Holy! Kid in the shot. Do you have enough damage? Do you have anything to work with here? Another cheap shot right after. This is gonna be a big go potentially. Big DFA. Oh, slams down, and it's gonna be cheap death. Oh. Cheat death for Demoniac though, not for Whir. Does get himself a first aid. With Nelf, last one left on that team. And Whir trying to go for a bandage, but I think he still had a rupture on him. That is brutal and tragic. Holy. We're trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a recovery, trying to eat food as quickly as humanly possible. Now, do you have anything here, my man? Do you have anything here, my guy? Possibly, maybe. Maybe. Oh, is he here? I don't think he's here. You know, I never get to take a close look at these bird mounts. I never really had one back in MOP. They're like so thin in places. Like feathers on the beak. It's like kind of weird, unusual looking. Does drop down a player, dropping down the traps, and we're just trying to give Nelf, it looks like a proper chance to get a proper honor duel. Charge it in with a grapple. Does it with the traps? Just either freezing trap with a first aid immediately for Nelf though. That is a pretty big recovery. That is 52% dampening though, so I guess whatever healing you can get, the better, right? Might as well maintain yourself and top yourself off as you can. Big setup for Whir. Potentially could have the most amount of damage with his finishers, as it did get himself a coup de grace. That's going to be a binding shot. Trying to see if he can swing around the other side, but there's just a bunch of traps waiting for him. Knockback, grappling over. Does he have a big old big kill XP juiced up, but he does get trapped up with a disarm, I think. It was a disarm. That is unfortunate. Wall out for Nelf. Whir does get himself a little bit of survivability here. Into a camo. Trying to go for a camo. Will not let him. Good attack the pet, but he's trying to see if he can grapple out. Do you have a hunter's mark? I don't think he does. I don't think he does, so he can get himself a proper re-stealth. He does get a proper re-stealth. Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, if you were just hanging around there for way too long, he would have just CC'd you. Got a hunter's mark. Does dodge the trap into a charge. Full kill spree. Now trying to see if he can find a way to build this rock off of him. Does run into a trap. Scatter for a second. Isn't enough. Binding shot. Does Nelf have anything at all to live this fate for a moment? He knows where you are. He sees where you are. Stun. Yeah, the outlaw with a pistol. Oh man, that is rough. That is rough. Alrighty, let's see if we can get this group another one, yeah? Uno más, uno más, uno más. War or tank, as well as Conan. Let me know when you guys are ready. We'll give you guys another chance. Another duel for the evening. Oh man. A 10? Oh my god, we got through so many duels today over on the NA. This is awesome. I know it double saved some more, but still we got through a lot. Let me know when you guys are good. Conan is ready. Beautiful. As soon as Tank lets me know that he's ready, and we will be good to go. Give you guys at least one for the road, and then we'll probably call it after. Got a DC? Okay, we'll give him a second. We got a DC, but we'll give him a second. Yeah. Oh, gee. It's probably perfected, right? Yeah. We'll give him a second. Worst to worst, I guess, minion 1 potentially. Open up the group in LFG. I think we had Chicago and a couple others just waiting. So if you want to just pop it in LFG, just list it how you did before. That could also work. If you guys want to join, tank minion +1. Unless if Perfected comes back, we'll just play with him. But if he doesn't, then we'll get you guys in here. Get another bro, gotta go. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so we'll need a +1. Yeah. So open it up in LFG then. Oh, all good, my man. Kinetic, I appreciate you for even joining, man. Grab Chicago, ready, beautiful. Yeah, no, you don't gotta apologize to me, man. You're good, you're fine. I appreciate you for even joining with us and hanging out, man. It's always fun. Yeah, it's always, you know, it's never mandatory. It's always like fun, man. As long as you guys enjoy these duels and you're coming by, that's all that matters. What did I send you guys into? I don't want to do Blade's Edge. That's a little too toxic. I guess I could do Hook Point again. I like Hook. Yeah, let's do Hook. I was gonna say maybe Lordaeron, but we'll just do Hook. I think Hook is a decent arena. There's a bit of kiting potential. There's a little bit of pillars. It's like not amazing like Nagrand. I feel like Nagrand is the most even map possible. The most even map they've made probably. But this one is decent. Better clip that out. Let's say it goes back to back. Supercharge my mil bite. Yo, I do gotta put that up, man. I definitely want to. Definitely want to. That show's wild, man. Owl is so good. Supercharger is also really good, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. There's a lot of rogues that don't play Supercharger, but when they do, it's very bursty. Whether it's for between the eyes or big killing sprees. Yeah, so it's nuts. I still need to test that out, big killing spree together with Trickster. I think that could be really strong too. Just like super cheesy killing spree with like 100 to 0 or 100 to 20, 100 to 10%. Something like that, right? Definitely it's a lot of damage. It's definitely a lot. Alrighty, which? I'm gonna do the next song just because that one is ending anyway. Got ourselves Cypress Aura for the team 1, ready to go with Conan. We got DBZs to the back, we got Nelv gonna be first up, and Demonic with Nelv actually getting a bit of a chance to a bit of a rematch. Because last time well, not really a rematch, but like a proper chance to duel with Love to LS. He also get a proper chance here too as an arms warrior. With Nelv last time having to go literally dead last versus an out rogue, not the matchup you want to be facing here. Immediate reflect out for Love to LOS with a blaze to follow. Got himself a charge to try to reconnect, but the Master's Call keeping him live and moving, dropping down a banner in case there's going to be more CC out of the Hunter, and is at least able to deny the CC going forward. That's a freezing trap. You ever reflect for it, that could be huge. He knows there's a trap. He knows mentally there's a trap here. Perfect reflect back to Nelv. Maybe you could set up a stun follow. Does get hit with a disarm for a second. Into a harpoon. Doesn't storm the Hunter back. He doesn't necessarily need his spear. Charging in with a charge up right after Stormbolt. The leap. Maybe can make some kind of a big go. Got himself the bleeds. Hunter with a bit of a feint death for a moment. Stun to follow. Do you have a way to reconnect? Short stun maybe. Knocked back right after. Does drop it on a fear with a reflect. Oh, but somehow he was able to... What did he reflect? What was reflected with the freezing trap? I don't even know. I have no idea. I am surprised he did not reflect the freezing trap. He literally had it there perfectly dead on. Maybe Nelv got a random proc of his weapon. Maybe it's the depths enchant, right? The one that just does shadow damage. Right as he dropped the freezing trap. It was so lucky. Nelv is getting kind of low on health though. Reflected that stun, that freezing trap into a full stun. Big demolish. Face the demolish. No! And something broke his bandage. I'm not even sure what. Maybe he's bled up still. Maybe? I think he is, actually. That might have been it. Might have had a bleed. Does knock him down there for a second with a leap. Dodging away from that one trap into a binding shot right after. What do you do with that binding shot? I don't know if they can. I don't know if there's much you can do. Got himself a reflect. Everything is available. Does he have... He just got to find a way to connect with the Hunter, but look at the chains that the Hunter can give you. It's just, you have to play it super, super carefully, super, super safe. Make sure to land those reflect on the freezing traps. You have to play it perfectly. Otherwise, the Hunter can just run circles around you. Now he's got himself traps all around the corner, saving his traps for a little bit later. Try to see if he can bait or reflect onto Love. But I think Love is trying to be very, very careful to see what traps he can send by Nelf, though. Try to be very careful. Reflect. Oh, yeah, that would have been perfect. Does somehow break the reflect. Is going to be charged. Banner down. That stun does not last long at all. Nelf trying to see if he can just back up out of there. But those Executes are coming through either way, though. Binding shot. I don't think it's going to be stunning you anymore. Taking out the pet as best as possible. Do you have a Blaze Storm? If he has a Blaze Storm, disarm for a second. If you have a Blaze Storm, it's over. Nelf knows. Yeah, he knows it's over. Oh my god. You have to play it super, super slow, super careful as a warrior, but it's a tough matchup. And love to LOS who played it, I think, really, really well. He got fantastic reflects there, except for that one BS one. That was a tough one. Yeah, it is tough though. Does try to see if he can get himself a go versus DB Zeus. If he gets rotted, dotted, and Zeus just backs up out of there, I don't know a way for Zeus to really recover easily. He does park his Succubus in a decent spot. If you can get a Succubus to pull the warrior away from the pillar, that could also work really, really well for you. Because all you gotta do is rot him, dot him, Dark Glare, and just get out of there. And at least he's got someone to hit. Trying to see if he can pull the Succubus to the side, but he's trying to line aside it. At some point, he's either gonna end up rushing over to Zeus, who's throwing... Chicago's making it really, really windy in here. Charging in, does have a stun, into a Blaze Storm with a reflect in case the Succubus catches him. Board out for DB Zeus really, really early. And for Love to LOSU, he just gotta find a way to lock down Zeus. This is an opportunity for him to have a go. Mortal Coil doesn't send him far, but DB Zeus trying to see if he can back up out. Trying to see if he can get himself full go. Full set of demons, full set of dots. This is going to be a little bit hectic. Trying to see if he can focus on the Succubus. Does take it out. Zeus is going to need a new pet. Does a reflect to try to see if he can dampen some of the damage from the magic. Is going to get himself a new Succubus. Banner is down, so the Succubus won't be that effective. He's just trying to see if he can fight through it. Does stun the Oblivion Channel. Succubus catches it with a trinket to follow. Does have a stun. If you can get a reflect, try to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. There goes a big fort. And Love to LOSU took a little bit of dot damage. He's still rotting a little, but not nearly as much. Most of that burst damage he was able to dab by the sword, and that's going to be fear, but that's all he can do. With the warrior, he can just Zerker Rage out of it. At that point, you know that you are spent. He played that one really, really well. Disarm immediately for Cypress. He got himself Wake of Ashes, trying to see if he can delay it until weapon is back in. Stunned by Love LSU. Does not have any more defenses to really deal with a Paladin. Maybe he can... No, he can fear him. Oh, this is tough. I don't know how he deals with this. Blaze him just to see if he can run away, but he can't even go anywhere. Reflect for just a quick second, but what do you do? Try to see if you can just slow down the Pally. Maybe that's what you do. Slow him down and try to see if you can stay away from him as best as possible. Second win. It's kicking in. Second win for Cypress. This is not exactly where he wants to be because the warrior, you don't want to give him a chance whatsoever. Full stun. Wake of Ashes. Big hammer. Everything comes down. I don't know if he had a defensive stance there. Does go for a fear with a stun. Stormbolt leaping away with a reflect. Second wind. He got plenty of mobility with that Hand of Freedom. He's trying to see if he can sit down for some mage foot. Couldn't. Parry up. Has to go for the parry because the Pally is not giving him anywhere else to go. And the Pally, of course, backs up out of there, just leaving the man slowed in the consecration. He can't do anything. Banner down in case there's going to be a stun. Level Lesser just going in for damage whenever you can. Shortest stun in the world. Got himself a reflect with a disarm right after. Cypress, nah, he's just got himself plenty of damage. Big hammer. Lovejoy Lesser doesn't Oblivion. The narrowly try to see if you can run out of there, but he's just not going to give you any chance of second wind at all. Leaping away. You have a stun, fear, anything. I don't know if you do. Reflect, stun. Reflect Hodge, I think, is the only thing that could maybe save him here. He's got to be very, very careful. Full bleeds. Bubble out for Cypress. Oh, he just bubbling just to make sure he can live this. Reflect was up. I don't know if he stunned him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That bubble into full burst is so BM, though. Actually BM. There's no shot. There's just absolutely zero opportunity for you to come back from that at all. As Cypress is getting blasted out by those big shatters out by Tough. Not let him go into a big immunity. He's one last one. No, he got Lay on Hands. He's got lay on hands. Not quite an immunity, but it's going to be at least a button that he can use for recovery. Yeah? Yeah, probably. Probably. Blind out for Cypress. Breath out for Tough. Trying to see if he can get himself a go versus the Paladino. Frostfire bolts doing the damage. Yeah, dude, Pally just literally immuned it just so there's no chance that he loses, man. It is. I feel like maybe they should... Yeah, it's tough, dude. I feel you, though. I feel you on that. It just puts him in a situation where he literally cannot lose. There's nothing you can do. It's frustrating. I promise. It is so frustrating. Altar for Tough? Does he have an altar? He does have an altar. Cypher's got himself hand of freedom. If he can yoink him and slow him down, that'd be huge. I think he does end up doing that, dude. Exactly. Crossfire bolt with a shatter. Oh, he's trying to see if he can end it right now with the shatters. Is it enough? Does get himself last little lance at the end. That is tough. First aid immediately. Conan charging out. Does not want to give the mage too much of a chance to recover. Does get him random procs with some random bursts too. Maybe can make him work off of that with an altar to reposition. Got himself a blink. Can always reposition those blinks with a right blink. Breath onto Conan immediately with a breath. Could be a trinket possibly. He wants to stay ahead of him. With a Ring of Frost, everything shatter combo. Does end up avoiding a little bit of that meteor damage. I don't know if he avoided the full thing. And he doesn't have a shatter, does he? Yeah, warriors, either you have a shatter or you don't. Usually if you have a lot of pallies and mages on the other team, you will commit a talent point for a shatter. Otherwise, you usually will not put a talent point into it at all and just do something else instead. It's going to be a quick stun onto Tough. Does get himself a little bit of survivability, a little bit of damage, picking up a lot of healing. As Conan does go for Zerker Rage into a big shatter by Tough, barely surviving it, but does survive, and he's still alive, but not for long though. Apparently just got himself random procs of Frostfire burst damage, dropping down blizzards in case Demonic is rushing him. But looks like Demonic wants to give this team a proper chance to reset. Tough as well as Lotto LOSU holding the board strong over for the team too. Doesn't have fan in him. And for Demonic, it's going to be a tough matchup to fight through for a Frost Mage, a Feral Druid, an Outlaw Rogue, and an In-Hand Shaman. Not the worst classes in the world. Not the easiest of matchups ever. Man. There's another 3 weeks off because of Palace shenanigans. Oh, wow. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Demonic is just hanging out, knows exactly what Tough is going to reposition. Does go for a kidney with the Ice Block. That's a very aggressive Ice Block. But for Demonic, I do wonder if now he has himself the, what's it, Darkest Night buff. Because he block, he technically does remove the Deathstalker's mark. But when they get removed like that, is that a Darkest Night proc? Could he go for a big Abyss right here? And get the biggest damage out there? Huh. I guess we'll find out. That or he'll need to rebuild it back up. I'm assuming maybe we'll have to rebuild it back up. He does have a cloak. The problem is he gotta find a way to lock down Tough. Getting the shot, it's going to be a trinket. Breath, yeah, I was going to say that breath is just going to be able to stop a lot of you go. And then the mage is going to be able to at least like drop full combo on you. Shatter, everything is available. Full shatter. Oh, Demonic barely took any damage there though. Was that just the best feint in the world or was just 0 crits there? I don't even know. Blizzard was together with the Frozen Orb. That's not going to feel good. And Tough got a perfect angle on him just to continue pelting him from a distance with yet another Blizzard just constantly doing the damage around the pillar. With the Ring of Fire too, you just have to find a way to get around it. You can't just be standing in that fire. That's going to be pain. Pain and Carnage. Blizzard on one side, Ring of Fire on the other. It is just perfect Frostfire Mastery combo here. Just perfection. Trying to see if you can go for an aggressive Blink, Sap around the corner. Demonic still holding on to cooldowns as best as possible. Kidney onto Tough. Trying to see if he can build up for some damage. Is he going to be able to do it? Big DFA is all he needs. Does he get it? Breath. Got himself that ultra last second. Poly to follow. Does step on top of him. Trying to go for a kick. DFA. Oh, DFA connects. Cloaker Shadows, but Tough does pick up a lot of health there with a reverse blink. Demoniac trying to see if he can end this duel now. Can he do it? More strikes. Does pick it up. Does Chicago give him a chance here or just rush him? First aid? Oh no, he's just rooted. Totem. Oh no. Oh no. Chicago's just like, yo, you done. What is going on? Chicago's just booming all over the place. Yeah, not gonna give him a chance. Can't blame you. It is a rogue after all. Alrighty. Well done, well done. So close, you did really good. I am surprised you actually got as much healing there at the end as you did. That was a tough one. DFA is just like, it's just like a missile. You're hoping he doesn't end you there, but you did really, really well. I was working on the mage, dude. Hell yeah. You were working. Let's go. Alrighty, boys. we'll call it here. Call it here for the night. I gotta get something to eat. I gotta get some work done. But I appreciate you boys all for coming by. I got robbed by a pally. Look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. It's a paladin though, right? They're flavor of the month. Sorta. Epic Duels, and it's super fun, man. Luigi, Big Dog, thanks so much for popping by. Chicago as well as WAP, man. Hopefully we'll see you again in like 3 weeks or whatever time you can take. Don't blame me for taking a break, man. That was a good time, man. If you're done with like all the seasonal push stuff, now is a good time to just like chill. Honestly, play something else, play some other games, all the good stuff, do some classic. Boris and Flex, thank you boys for coming by. Conan, thanks for popping in as well. I appreciate you. We got even Knock in here. Lucid, hopefully see you some more in these, man. And yeah, thank you all. Kineric, we gotta do some twos, man. Gotta do some twos. I'll message you though. I'll message you. Alrighty. Let me get something to eat. I'll figure out what I'm doing. Palace can't repeat there. True. All they need is a hero with immunity though. Close enough. Give it enough time. Eventually you'll figure out there will be some kind of like a warrior versus pally combo on that game too. 100%. It's a hero shooter. Everybody has a counter there. Everybody. But yeah, hit that for Crom, and for Crom. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. Also, sleepy hiding, man. Hope you enjoyed. Almost time to yeah, let's go, man. Hell yeah. Time to play. Enjoy it, my guy. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Tomorrow, day off. Monday, most likely day off. I still like to keep Monday as like a maybe day. But we'll back for sure Tuesday. You guys have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys when the reset comes around, or maybe on Monday. Maybe I'll just get in the mood for that. Right. I always try to keep the door open. Although don't always take the door. I did take it like what, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, man, I'm still super tired. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed today. We'll see though. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff I gotta work on. You guys have a wonderful one. Alrighty. Peace.